Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I see y'all falling in. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody in the chat room. Let's get it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button up top. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button up top, girls. I'll see you in a minute. If you feeling that beat, y'all, let me see you dancing in the chat room. Let me see y'all dancing. Let me see your grooves up in the chat room today. All right. Let's cut that. Let's cut that, you guys. Let's cut it. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing in the chat room today? Oh, I decided to click on, you guys. I decided to click on. I did. I did. Come see how everybody is doing. Put a little funk on today. Funk on today before we turn up on Funky Friday. Let me get y'all in this chat room. Let me get me in the chat room. Y'all already in the chat room. Let me get me in the damn chat room. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. I'm ready. I'm ready. Y'all, let me tell y'all. Here I is. What up, y'all? What up? Looking good. Look. I'm coming in looking cool, okay? Because I got some cool shit to say. A lot of shit. Yeah, a lot of shit going on. But let me get y'all up on the screen here right quick. Oh my God. Let me see where y'all at. Let me see where I'm at with this shit. Every time I get loud, my dog gets loud. I think he thinks that I'm yelling at him or something like that, though. I don't know. I'm going to give some shout outs to y'all in 1 second. 1 goddamn second. So hold on. There we go. That screen is a lot better to me. I can look at this one. The other one be throwing me out. Y'all like my glasses? Look. Come on now, put them ones in the chat. I'm looking cool today. I thought coming in the room looking a little cool today, y'all. Had my tea. I had my tea. Hope y'all had y'all nasty coffee. I hate coffee. Ugh, coffee is disgusting. It stinks. It makes me nauseous. I stay away from the coffee aisles and everything. First, let me give some shout out to everybody in the chat room today. Let me see. I'm going to go back up to the top so I don't miss anybody, because I know I be missing people, but it's all good. My moderators will take care of that. Let you guys know that I do say welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat room over here on the ONEPAPOOSE channel. I got to get my ass back over on the ONEPAP channel, though. Thanks for all the new subscribers that is subscribing to the channel. That's what's up. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Alicia, good morning. Empress, good morning. Good morning. Oh, I am in the chat room as ONEPAP. I told you I'd be totally lost on this shit. So I'm in the chat. I'm in the chat as ONEPAP. Shout out to you too, ONEPAP. Shout out to you. Priscilla, good morning, my sweetheart. I am going to do this with Priscilla, and I know I am. You know why? Because she be riding hard. She be riding hard all over here for me. So, let me know, but I just put a wrench by your name, sweetheart, because you know what? I'm feeling you. You the one that I'm buy you some steaks, and we gonna go out to the comedy show, talk shit, laugh with everybody, do everything that's crazy. I don't know, but I like Priscilla. I really, really do. Priscilla rides god dang gone hard for the Team Chaos and for the for good people. So and I like her. I think she's really, really good people. So I put a wrench by you, girl. I did. Sharon Dunbar, what up, honey? What up, honey? I like your muscles. I like your muscles, girl. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm looking all muscular, over here. I'm going to tell you in a minute, right? I'm going to even show y'all, because that's how I am. Ain't no shame in my game. I know y'all see that sign back there. What that sign say back there, y'all? We going a little bit to the boom boom room. We gonna party a little bit over in the boom boom room, if that's all right with you guys. Because like I said, I ain't never blind to no bullshit. But anyways, going down the line, Curtis Ray, my love, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, my beauty. My beauty, good morning. Sheila, what's up? Harlem, what's up? Oh my God, let me make sure I got everybody. I got Miss Vern. Shout out to you. One love, my sweetheart. Mimi, one love to you. Good morning to Tanya. Tanya, you gonna be kicking my ass at some point. I know you is. I don't know why. I just want to say Tania, because it's more spicy, more funky to me. I don't know, but I know it's Tanya. So I have to put respect on that. I understand that, girl. But if I happen to say Tania sometimes, don't come chopping off my head, girl. It's just sexy to me. I just feel like that you can get laid real good with. What's your name? Tania. It's Tania, but you know what I'm saying? But girl, I'm just saying. I know that Tanya, that's gonna get you 2 days of some sex. But girl, if you spice that up to Tania, baby, you gonna get laid every motherfucking day. Trust me, girl. Them motherfuckers like when you say Tania, and then you gotta say it real soft. It's Tania, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What up, Scorpio? What up, Scorpio? Is in the house. What up? What up, Alicia? What up? What up? Heal the land. What up, sweetheart? What up? What up? You guys, I think I got everybody. And Tay Tay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Trev, my love, good morning. Good morning to everybody. SR, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm just saying though, y'all know I ain't gonna tell no lie. If Tanya spiced that shit up to Tania go get laid every day. Niggas, they like that shit. I like that shit, girl. You go change your name. I might have to change my name sometimes. Oh, you feel what I'm saying? I'm a little short in some days over here. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm a little short in some days. So I might have to, be like, well, what's your name? Papoose. I might have to put the pussy on the end of my shit. I gotta crank it up. I'm falling. You feel me, Tania? A little short on them days over here, girl, because them days will keep the miserable ass days away. I ain't gonna lie. It works. It's wonderful. Like Usher said, what are they made for? Y'all saw my glasses just jumped off my face. This goddamn app supposed to be keeping me cool on this bitch, but my glasses jump. Felicia, what up, sweetheart? What up? What up? What up? I am. I might have to put the little apostrophe, on the E of, one papoose. Cause what's your name, baby? It's one papoose, and then he just gonna look at me. I'm gonna be short on a day. That's all I'm saying. I gotta, put the, emphasize a little E on there. They like when you emphasize it, when you spunk it up. That way I can get some more days, in the week. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying it works. It works. It works. It works. So moderators, let's welcome Priscilla over here to moderate with her. I don't have too many moderators, you guys, and it's for a reason, because you can keep your circle, short, and we all talk amongst each other. We all know that the trust and the loyalty and the confidentiality and everything is right here in our little circle. I don't have to go and search for 50 goddamn people to see what came from where and who said from what from out of the little, our little group of women who will learn, who will grow together and to love each other. I do have one man, an Ed, and I gotta find Ed, y'all. I gotta hunt old Ed down. I hope all is well with Ed, but I will hunt him down and make sure everything is all right with him. Joe will be back. Joe will be back. Yeah. I'm not gonna promise you that, he got some business to take care of when it comes back. And guess what? One Pap gonna roll with him on him. One Pap gonna roll with Joseph to the fullest on this. It's love for life. So he will be back shortly after dealing with the situation that we all know with Chris. So I'm going to move on from that. Don't want to talk about that as much. Felicia got them eyes up, and that's right. Don't forget, we have the Walk for Kales coming soon to the Chicago area. Yeah, we do. Hope to see as many people as possible out to join in this organization, in this big support group for one person, and that is Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do again. If he can walk through this journey, and this is a tough journey, I think that it's okay to have a lot of people to walk through it with him. That's that's our goal, is to bring the awareness back out, keep the awareness out in here, so out in the streets, out on the medias, out with your friends and everything, so that he doesn't have to go through this alone. Nobody wants to go through a situation alone, and you don't. If it was you end up telling your family member, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, niece, auntie, grandmama, or somebody, because you never want to walk alone through any devastating situation. So that's coming soon. More details will be coming soon on that as well. So as you guys know, I'm a workaholic, okay? So right now, because I have given a lot of time to the channel, I have kind of, been neglecting what my priority is. So I try to come on here as much as possible. But for right now, it's back real hard on my grind for right now. You know what I'm saying? Except for the Funky Fridays. Funky Friday is pretty much the only day of the week that I ask for you guys to help support the channel. I have $1 for Pap Day, $1 for Pap Day. That just shows me that you guys appreciate me, and to come on to talk to you guys, to open up a platform for other people to come on the platform to talk about their opinions or their allegations. That's it. That's the only day. So don't be cheap with that goddamn $1 for a Pap Day. Keeps the channel running, keeps me coming back. It's that $1, and that's cheap. It's motivation. It's letting me know that the people, they want to see you come on. And that's it. When I don't see that, I have to put my job way before this stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Put them thumbs up in the chat room if y'all feel what I'm saying. Let me see how many people feels what I'm saying. If you don't think, or you don't want to agree with what I'm saying, let me see the thumbs down in the chat, and then I'll wait. I'm gonna wait. I want to see what you guys are thinking, because I like to do this together and not as just one person. That's it. That's all. So I will wait. Yeah, I will. I want to see some thumbs up or some thumbs down in the chat room. I do. Oh, my dog is really, really going off. And I don't know why, but he is. He is. I'm waiting. Not enough thumbs up in the chat room. Just not enough goddamn thumbs up in the chat room. I'm waiting. Not enough. I do not own the rights to this music. No, I don't. But you know what? We playing it for entertainment purpose only because this is what I'm feeling today. I actually like this one too, you guys. I do. There we go. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. That's the only day that you go that I would like for you guys to do $1 for a pound. Rest of the week, I'm okay. Yeah. Put y'all hands together. Let me see them hand claps out there. Clap your hands. I do not own the rights to this music. Put your hands together. Alicia, you getting a spanking. Papoose. Hey. Checking out the sound, Daisy is going down. What's the help from Rick and Dre making a way with dope style? So easy, what you gotta say? American Asian. Tell them who you came to see. Yeah, I like our energy today. Y'all must have slept. Y'all slept good. Who y'all came to see? I like y'all energy today. That's what's up. Let's get into the shit stuff. Let's get into the goddamn shits. First, I told y'all I was going to tell y'all I'm sitting over here looking all Buffy, right? It's because of the goddamn pandemic. And I know some of y'all sitting y'all ass out there looking a little Buffy too, but see, I ain't scared. I ain't scared to take care of the situation. Now, I done had Thanksgiving. I done had Christmas. I done had New Year's goddamn on dinner. I have. I know y'all had to. Put them ones in the chat if y'all done had all this big fat ass food, you know, that stick to you with all that goddamn gluten and cholesterol and what's the other one that sticks to you? All that shit. We done had all that shit, right? I ain't gonna lie. I'm guilty of the shit and I feel real bad about it. I feel so bad about it because I know it's not me. I know that it's healthy, but then it's unhealthy. It's healthy because we're getting all the minerals, the vitamins in, you know, from your greens and your cabbage. And, you know, I like meat. It's the protein. We get all that shit in us, right? But then we go lay down because you can't go outside. Can't want to go to the gym because it's virus up in there. Virus every goddamn way. Virus dropping off the goddamn trees and shit like that. Scared to let your car window down. Shit coming in through your vents and all that stuff, right? So I was sitting here, right? And to be honest with you, this is day 4 with me, with why I'm looking so, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm going to have to look some kind of way to get back to what I used to look like. You know what I'm saying? So I was rolling over in the bed this last week, right? And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. You know how you can feel those extra pounds, right? One minute. Shout out to my back is doing way much better. I'm probably paying down to about a 3, depending on how I move. So that tells me that I did a good job with taking care of it, relaxing it, and working it back to what it was. So bad sprain, bad tear on my spine, lumbar. I got to look at the paperwork, I think. One of the lower lumbars, kind of cracked it a little bit. They put me on steroids. At first I thought, okay, it's the steroids that, kind of blew me up or something, right? But I'm like this, y'all. I'm that female when you tie your shoe. My dad used to say, when you tie your shoe. I don't know if y'all can see me because of the screen, but he says, when you tie your shoe up, right? Y'all see? And he said, when you bend down to tie your shoe up, if you come up and you say, y'all hashtag, he said, if you say, that's all he said, your ass is fat. That's what the fuck he said. That's what he told me. So it kind of, it travels with me throughout life. So when I tied my shoe up and I was coming up and I heard the word, I was like, damn, RC, I said that shit. So I was like, oh, hell no, and there ain't nothing wrong with being fat if you want to be fat. I always imagine, I used to ask myself, and just being nosy because I wanted to know how it worked, jumping back a little bit into using Tania, I am. So I used to always wonder, like, okay, damn, is it hard for a man like to hucklebuck a woman? You know what I mean? If y'all know what hucklebuck is in the chat room, go ahead and put a 1 in there. If you don't, put a 2 in the chat room and I shall tell you what I learned what the goddamn hucklebuck is, So, but then I kept saying, well, I don't want sex to be a struggle for me. I don't even want it to be a struggle for the man. I don't want this nigga back going out on me and shit and pulling a hamstring and shit, trying to lift up almost 300-400 pounds. I got some sympathy for men. Sex is supposed to be easy, light stroke and comfortable and shit like that. Not no goddamn struggle over here. So I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth, right? So when my dad kept saying, you tie your shoe up and you come up and you say, you got a motherfucking problem. Something ain't fucking right. So I tied my shoe up, y'all, the other day. And goddamn it, before you know it, my fat motherfucking ass said, I was like, oh, hell no, no, fucking no. Now, I don't know, like I say, how big people really kind of get down or get in or get around. I don't know. I just imagine that it can be a little struggle, a little toughness. And especially if you got, your guy weighing in at a good 150, 200 and your ass about 400, you missing out on a whole bunch of goddamn fun like sex. Like he can't toss your ass and turn and lift you and, huck a buck because you gonna strain that motherfucker. And then it's like, there's no more fun to it because it's, you're struggling with it. And it's like, well, and that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Big girls probably have more fun than, the little girls. I'm not going to ever be a little girl. I'm going to stick into the medium, the medium group. I'm just saying, sweetheart. I'm just saying. So I got up and I was like, oh, hell no. This pandemic will not beat me. It will not fucking win. So I have to get up now and fight this goddamn pandemic. As much as I love to have my bagel or my tea, I'm fucking with a lot of carbs, y'all. And them carbs was whooping my motherfucking ass. I'm going to get me one of them Subway. I got the spinach, but yet then I'm still having the bread. You feel what I'm saying? I'm having pizza, but yet then I'm still having the bread. I done fucked up about 2 goddamn Italian beefs. I ain't gonna lie. That's bread. I have to get away from it. So now I'm doing the bread. I have an addiction to Cokes. I got to have a Coke. However, I have minimized my goddamn Coke. So now, you know, one a day, I'm down to the little goddamn can of Cokes, right? I think it's just the taste that I wanted. I just want the taste of it, right? So now I got the bread and I got the Coke, all working against me along with this goddamn pandemic. I was like, oh no, I'm losing this goddamn battle. And it ain't no battle out here that I like to lose in. I like a challenge. I do. I like a goddamn challenge out here. So, of course, I show you guys all, you know, my little workout things because I was tough at the gym. I got to go walk the treadmill. I like the stationary bike and I like to keep my legs strengthened up. Got to keep them legs strengthened up because it's going to be some time where, you know what, you going to have to do like these little lifts. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all. I know y'all might can't see it real good, right? And hold on to my glasses because they floating around. But you know how you need your legs, right, to do the lift, right? So when you're lifting, you want to be able to, you know, to get it, you know, so you gonna need them motherfucking legs. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm at the gym and I like to keep my legs straight. But let me tell y'all, so because I have had a lot of tired beefs. So your girl had to step back into her sweat vest, right? Got the sweat vest back on. So the crazy thing about PAP though, y'all, I don't budge to the side of me, right? Most of us don't. You know, we didn't have the babies and everything, so everything try to budge. So then I remember asking y'all what the fuck was, because I wasn't for sure about what the FUPA thing, right? And I noticed that a lot of women carries that. And the first thing I'm saying was, if you carry that, I don't know about y'all, but at some point, you know, I like to, you know, I want to see how my vajayjay doing. So if I can't see the vajayjay, it's some shit definitely ain't right. I ain't over here trying to lift up some shit to see how the vajayjay doing down there. That's your girls. You supposed to know how your girls is doing down there, not just by feeling it. You're going to kind of want to look, make sure, okay, that's a pretty motherfucker down there. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying on that. So I got to put this on, you guys. It's going 8 hours a day. If you are interested, I suggest you get your butt on that line on that Amazon, y'all. I think this is my 10th one. I done spent so much money on it, but it actually do work. I got my water. I'm on it, girl. 2 bottles a day, I'm on it. That's about as much as I could get down, though, but it's 2 bottles. And everybody knows that this is pretty much the only water that I drink. I drink life water. I don't mess with no other waters out there, no flavor water, no, none of that stuff. Never had it, never will. Don't care for it. So, but yeah, I drink my water. I got my water going today. So, but I'm just saying, Tay say she ain't got not one poop over there. That's right, girl. So I started feeling it, you guys. I was like, ugh. So now I have to walk around with boobies, you know, all smashed in, looking like He-Man and everything over here because I want to get back to, you know, where I was. I was a shy away from 2 motherfucking abs last year till this goddamn pandemic hit. Then the pandemic hit, we sitting on our ass and tired beefs taste good, the greens taste good, the ham hocks taste good, all that shit. The sweet rolls taste good, a little chocolate here and there. But that was one of the goals that I think that this pandemic kind of actually set up for us to do. It's out there to kill us one way or the other. It is, but you can beat it. You can actually absolutely goddamn beat it, you guys. So go ahead, if you rocking it, go throw one of these on. This motherfucker heats up too, y'all. I had it on for 8 hours yesterday. 8 goddamn hours at work yesterday, y'all. And it makes you actually drink more water because you're going to feel very dehydrated. But if you're at work and you're going to the grocery store, you're going over your man's house, if you're standing in the kitchen just to cook, if you're going to vacuum, if you're going to go get your car washed and everything, throw this bitch on and watch it go to work for you. Little bit of work. You ain't got to hit no gym and all that stuff with it. Let it work for you, and it will. But it only works if you're moving around. Not like, not like Bookham. Bookham put that motherfucker on, and when it sat his ass down on the couch and got the motherfucking remote. It doesn't work that way. You have to literally move with it. So these last couple of days, I've been sweating up here because all of this has this, this thing on the inside of it or whatever. As you can see, it goes all the way up and it's literally sweating off, melting the fat, and it works a lot better if you are moving around with it. That means vacuuming, sweeping, whatever. Now, I highly suggest don't use it if you are planning on having any intercourse, because the body is already heating up, right? And this is gonna put some more heat on that shit. Your ass might go, you know, you might faint. You're gonna see your blood pressure. It might drop because you're elevating too much heat coming up out that bitch. You gonna think your ass in the motherfucking goddamn volcano. That motherfucker get hot little motherfucker. You gonna think that it's the man making your ass hot. No, motherfucker, it's that motherfucking vest cooking on your ass. So I highly suggest you do not wear it if you are, you know, doing your intercourse, kind of, you know, getting heat up in the room. There's some lot of extra goddamn heat. But I promise you, women, I do. If you feeling that struggle, if you out there saying, when you tying up your shoes, if you having a problem bending over, you can't get to that shoe, and you got to spread your legs all the way open so the stomach can have some room to fall to it, just to tie your shoe up. Hey, right here. Ain't no shame in your game. Ain't no shame in the game, especially if you trying to, you know, get yourself right. Who gives a fuck? Motherfucker call you ugly. Motherfucker say, well, you all buffed and shit. You motherfucker around buff right now, bitch. But wait till that motherfucking summer when I put that two-piece motherfucking bikini suit on, bitch, because that's what the fuck we do. We got to get ugly to get cute. You got to be ugly to get cute, to recognize, wait a minute, some shit ain't motherfucking right. That's all I'm saying. Now, let's move on. If you feeling good in the chat room, let me see them ones. I got to make sure I keep y'all interactive in the channel. I want to see how y'all doing. I always check on y'all, make sure how you doing. But go ahead, invest in your vest. It works well. I suggest if you wear a large, buy a size up, because what's going to happen is as you start to shrink down, it can, you know, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and you'll know when you need to go and purchase a different size. So I had bought an extra large, but I'm no longer in an extra large. I am down to a large now. I'm not going to get down to no extra small. I don't ever plan on being that little, because I feel like, you know, when you want to do your hug, like you going to slip right the fuck away from your goddamn man. Like, no, you want him to have something, you know, the group to hold on. Only thing though, because I got, you know, my little boobies over here, right? I'd be like, oh my Lord, please don't sweat the rest of my little boobies away, right? That's the only thing I'd be scared about, because it's sweating off the fat. And you know, the boobies got little tissue fat around them to, you know, give you a little bit of boobies, right? Boy, this bitch sweat off all my goddamn little boobies. I'm gonna have to sue this motherfucking company, because I read the shit, the fine print, and it ain't said shit about, you know, will minimize and shrink your, you know, the little boobs that you do have. And, you know, I like my little boobs, because them bitches can be heavy as fuck too. And ask me how the fuck I know, because I saw Toxic Diamond motherfucking ass over there struggling out the motherfucking bed. And it's like she got out the fucking bed and had to go back to get the motherfucking titties. That's how motherfucking like huge them. I'm sitting over here like, I ain't trying to leave my tits behind. You feel what I'm saying? When I go, I want them bitches to come with me. That goddamn Toxic, y'all, she come on that motherfucking screen and she got you at 10 grand a fucking month, and I do 40,000, and I'm in a 8 and a 5 motherfucking bedroom, and you just gonna bypass the motherfucking support bra aisle in the motherfucking stores. I know them bitches cost a lot. I picked up a motherfucking bra, y'all, the other, what was it, last Saturday, right? Motherfucking bra was $45.99. 45, bitch, I'm not paying no $45.99 to lift these motherfucking little boobies up. I was like, take my motherfucker, where's the little booby motherfucking aisle at? Cause this shit here, this some Toxic Diamond motherfucking price of a fucking bra here. Now, I will buy an expensive, you know, look, lingerie. Look, I will, y'all. But hey, I ain't lying. I ain't lying, y'all. Toxic Diamond got the fuck up out that bed. Motherfucking tits was so motherfucking big, they was still laying in the motherfucking bed. And I was like, this don't make no motherfucking sense. And you know, then we want to put our little spaghetti top thing on it. You know goddamn well that if your tit is damn near 12 pounds a piece, 15 or more, you know, with a whole bunch of fat on it, depend, you know, it depend the Oreo, you know, all that shit, right? That's some more extra goddamn way. That motherfucking tank top, the string was up there saying, take me off, bitch, take me the fuck off. You straining the fuck out of me. I'm like, what the fuck? I know that tank top wanted to beat her motherfucking ass over there, but I'm just saying, you know, it was a point of time, I think, that I came encounter with Toxic Diamond when, I don't know if most of you guys might have remember, and I called in to the show over there one time, and it was her and Spitfire and Prima Donna. Do you guys remember that? Put a one in the chat if I called in on the show. There was Booker, you know, and it was Sky Zone. You guys remember that? Let me jog y'all memory if y'all remember that shit, right? Now just come on. I just come out my car. You know, it was whatever, right? And I remember when I was addressed that, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I got heated than a motherfucker, boy. I got heated than a bitch over there because I was totally fucking disrespected, y'all. Totally fucking disrespected as a fucking lady. So I didn't like that. So I guess nobody remember, right? I don't see no ones in the chat. I see no ones. Okay. Empress remember that motherfucking night. Yeah. I was in the goddamn bed, right? Well, I'm gonna call in to the show. Something I would probably have never done. Something like, oh, Priscilla, get your laugh on today, girl. Today is laughing day. Get your laugh on. Makes the heart good. You all good. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to call in to the show because basically the show was a little bit about ONEPAPOOSE, what she was doing, how she was doing it. She need to do this, she need to do that, and she can't do this, and she say that, well, this is where the fuck she going wrong, and all this motherfucker shit, right? So I got called in, said what I wanted to say, and I can't remember the other lady name who called in. This because I don't see her out on the streets as much as I used to, see her out here. So she calls in behind me though, right? So after that, they laughed at me. They all wanted to laugh at me, you guys. Who is this chick? They wanted to know. You know, oh, you know, she does this thing or whatever, you know, ONEPAPOOSE in the book of show, and, you know, she does this and she does that. She doesn't know what she's doing and she can't do this. There ain't no motherfucking rules to this shit. Press the fucking button and start the fuck talking, right? But because, you know, you don't have this amount of subscribers, if you ain't doing it this way, or if you ain't rocking with this one side or the whatever, you ain't shit out here, apparently, right? So, you know what? I was fine. But bitch got mad, y'all, because they kept going on. Even Sky Zone said my name wrong. Never said her name wrong, but it was all funny jokes. I had to take that, right? Because that's motherfucking YouTube. It is what it is. It is what it is. Decided, you know what? I'm going to call back in, right? I'm going to call back in. Hello, Demetria. I like to speak to Demetria on the phone, though. Shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you. So, got to speak to Miss Toxic Diamond, right? Well, this is what you need. You need fucking mentoring. That's what she told me, right? Scratch my fucking head. I need mentoring. Okay, that's cool. I can tell you one thing that how Pap just really don't roll. I will not never be mentored by a motherfucking drunk and a fucking weed head. Ain't shit that you can tell me. Nothing. One, because if you got to smoke all that shit and drink all that shit, it's some shit already fucked up about your fucking life. That's how I feel about it. So why in the fuck would I be wanting to take you on as a fucking mentor? So yeah, search around. We're gonna get a mentor. You know, I have a mentor. Just waiting on them. That's all. So they laughed and they laughed and they laughed. So, you know, I say, well, what goes around comes around. It usually works that way on the freaking YouTube, especially after I say what I'm going to say today. I know y'all waiting on it. It's coming. That tea is fucking coming. It's coming. So I let them get it all out. Spitfire was very, very nice to me. Very, very nice on the channel. And so was Prima Donna. They were very nice to me. They had no problems with me at all. They did not join in to go along with their shenanigans that, you know, after I had called in. So shout out to them, you guys. Shout out to them. I'm sitting up now. And she said, well, what you need is a mentor, right? So I decided, you know what, I'm going to watch her just a little bit, kind of see, you know, how she is on the channel. One thing that I do get puzzled about, you guys, is somebody explain to me, if you're sitting with 167,000 subscribers, or if you're sitting with 50,000, 200, just all up in that big area. What I don't understand, that I'm confused about, I'm seriously confused about it. I don't know about y'all. How could one person have that many goddamn subscribers, but you never see no more than a top, give or take, if they doing a really, really good show? I'm talking about roasting, getting down or whatever. And you never see no more than tops 200, 300 in the chat. It's just like when I watch the news or some things like that. When I watched yesterday, the riot, the shit yesterday, the shit show, we gonna talk about that too. You see that motherfucking screen rolling with 20,000, 30,000. Like the screen, like bam, and popping hot, right? But on the YouTube, when I watch a lot of the black tubing, where these big people in their sector who likes to shit on the little people in their sector, right? They're sitting with over 100K of subscribers, but you don't see like the chat room like going. Like, I don't know. Somebody need to make that shit make sense to me. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. Give or take, I sit over here with what am I up? Like 850 or something on one channel, and the ONEPAPOOSE channel is going up. But to me, it seems like on a good day it kind of matches a little bit, because I can, we stay within a good 100 or so a plus in a chat room on a good day. And overall on that, I still have my regulars, my moderators. They're always here. So the people that has been rocking on the ONEPAPOOSE channel and that, supports the channel, they are always here. So that's just confusing to me. That's some confusing ass shit. We gonna get into if Trump should be arrested. We are, because somebody thinks that he should not be arrested at this point. So we're going to get into that. Let's talk a little bit about ONEPAPOOSE being messy. Hashtag messy in the goddamn chat. Hashtag messy in the goddamn chat. I laid down that messy throne for a little while. It didn't go away. It's not going to go away. That's what we do out here on YouTube. It is what it is. We got to bring a little bit of sour with the goddamn sweet. So there was a commentary allegedly yesterday, I think, the day before, right? The commentary ended up talking about, we in the boom boom party. We having a boom boom. Y'all see that boom boom back there? Yeah. Because I did this and I did that, and I said this and I said that. Oh well. It was what it was. I still don't even know who the motherfucker hacker was. I ain't gonna lie. And y'all don't know either. Y'all don't know either. But it is what it is. No, there's no hacker. Yeah. So I see the defense about Mr. Angelo Clary. You guys see it. I know you're peeping over there. I know you're peeping. I laugh because this woman sits here and truly tries to convince a whole 3 people in her chat room that ONEPAPOOSE is messy. Stay the fuck away from her. She ain't shit. She gonna do you next. No, that's not true. Most of the people that I've seen out here is actually been pretty good people. People that is really, really rocking for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. The people out here are people that don't have to worry about me, because these people have not been entangled up in anything that had to do with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's situation. None of them have. None of them. But when you look at my situation and why I spoke on it, I knew she said it. They said it. They did. You've been down there. You know the boys. You've been there. You just felt like something wasn't moving right. So I decided that, I'm gonna quit that group down there. You know, some things that I looked inside about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly that was, you know, not sitting right with what the fuck that they were trying to do. It came on the streets and even admitted to the fact that they were doing some things to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and you knew that. Did you go to police about it? Did you turn them in? Nope. Swept that right on under the rug as the personality decided to switch up. So I'm going to make the other side of the team feel comfortable with me, you know, and it's okay. Yes, I did that. Then you had Drunken Larry come on the goddamn scene and some more females and was telling how fucking messy and dirty and all this stuff that she was. You think I forgot about that shit? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Appreciated it, you know. Yes, she donated to the channel. Whoa. Yes. But donations does not mean that I'm going to buy this person so that I can try to get in and make this person comfortable with me or whatever. And, you know, see where this person is going. It's donations to support the channel out of the kindness of a person's heart. That's where donations come in from, right? So, but because I touched a little bit on her, just a little bit, it was a little bit. It was a little bit, wasn't bad at all. And it was only because, you know, hey, if we're going to tell the story, let's tell the story right. You know, we all knew, you know, when it comes to the viruses and things like that, that has to do with your drives and your computer system. We know that, you know, it's just certain people that you got to contact out here to handle your, you know, situation that you're going through. That's all I did. And I became the oh my God, the devil in goddamn disguise, y'all. But nah, that's not me. That's not me at all. Not at all. So she believes that, you know, and you know what? I'm gonna have to put some snot on it. I'm gonna put some snot on it, right? Because I am. That, you know, not Drunken Larry, the Angelo Clary man, right? Yes. He's supposed to defend his daughter. He's supposed to be there for his daughter. That is his daughter. Gonna give that point out there. I agree with that. But at the same token, you straddle the fence. It's 1 minute, I'm gonna do this, you know, and he's the man and he had to do this, and people don't understand this and people don't understand that. I understand the fact that he did say that, you know, all he wanted was his child at home, and he got his child at home, and there's nothing that changed out here. That what I see is you got your child at home, but you know what? We still want to see this man in jail for a lifetime over some bullshit. And I'll tell you what I meant about the bullshit part of it when it comes to females that are of age. Females that are of age, and I'm talking 17, possibly some 16-year-olds. 16, I'll start there, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, right? I also heard another person speak on something as well, and I am going to just add my opinion about that shit too, because my opinion is important. I like to get it out there. I don't know about the ladies in the chat room or the guys in the chat room. I have 3 girls. And because we went through the drought with the 70s, even some of the 60s, you knew that there were pimps, hoes, players, and etc. You kind of know the game, right? So if you know the game or you've been in the game and you start having children in the 70s or the 80s or so, somewhere you're teaching your child part of the goddamn game. You really are. You are. And it be in a distinctive kind of way, but you do it. Me, I don't sugarcoat it because I know the streets and I know how to recognize and what to hear and all of that stuff, right? Let's say that part. So we're talking about 16, 17, 18, etc., right? I've told my girls at the early age, when they start menstrual, when I started saying, okay, you can go to the skating rink, okay, you can go to the ice rink, okay, you can go to the movie theaters. Because once we start releasing them out there, before we let them go, we had already bonded with the loyalty and the trust in your child. You got to learn to trust them. They gonna lie to you because we all lie to our parents about going somewhere or going, doing certain things. We do, right? Because it's more fun to lie to get to do it, what it is that you want to do, even though we knew it was the wrong thing to do. But I want to go here. I know I told her the movie theater, but I'm on escape and watch her pull off. And I'm going over here to this motherfucking party and then show back up at the movie theater because she'll be back to pick you up. Or you gonna call and somebody gonna drop you off. And mom gonna be okay with that because we know that mom was good with you going to the movie theater or dad. So I talked to my girls, right? You guys are gonna be getting ready to go out here to start to date. They got the same talk when it came to family members, the brother, the sister, the uncle, the dad, everybody down to the granddad. They did. No, you cannot wear short shorts around the house. I had always learned that it's in a man's nature. Man's nature. Sometimes they don't have that control over self-arousal or, things like that. Some of us don't. It triggers in the mind. It triggers in the mind. I learned that with my parents, go back in there and, put some pajamas on because, Uncle Leroy coming over. That doesn't mean that Uncle Leroy was a bad person at all. All we knew was Uncle Leroy was our best uncle, right? Come over. But at the same token, good or bad, my parents knew that it was a man. It didn't matter what the man was, who the man was. We was always protected by our man. But what I learned is that my mother was also teaching us on how to dress and behave around a man because anything can trigger a man. That's a man's fucking nature. It's their fucking nature. That's how they are. So it works that way sometimes with women, but I don't think it happens so much with women until they become a much older age. You know what I'm saying? Because now, the guy that walk past, we'll be like, damn, that nigga fine as fuck. But at 16, 13, 14, 15, I don't think girls kind of had it like that. They wasn't doing it like that, as much. Or I'm just judging it because of how maybe that's, I seen my girls, my friends come over or the brothers or whatever. And 13, 14, 15, they just walking in, getting a cup of water out the kitchen. Hey, Uncle Leroy, and they going on back in. But as we got older to know what ignites us, to that attracting state of mind, you be like, damn, shit, yeah, damn, that nigga fine. That's what we do, right? So I told my girls, when it comes to you, you own this domain. You own this. This is all yours. You have every rights to this right here. It's going to come some time in your life where you are going to get unwelcome gestures. Come in all shapes or form of fashion. Somebody might oops and touch you. Hey, girl, give me some hugs, squeeze me tight just to put the breasts up on you. It is up to you. It is up to you, 17, 18, 19, to know exactly what you want, right? What do you want? Do you want this to happen or do you not want this to happen? So my children, my girls, much older now, much older ladies, right? They know they were trained like military fucking trained. If you don't want it and it is being taken, you fight for it. You die for it. You take one for the team. You let mama and daddy handle the fucking rest. That's what my girls will learn. If you don't want it and they are taking it from you or they are beating you or whatever, you take one for the fucking team. You beat that nigga back like you having a motherfucking seizure all over the goddamn place. I get it. Men overpowers and they're stronger or whatever. This is where the acting part got to come in. Lay your motherfucking ass down, play fucking dead. Either you gonna get his ass back by stabbing him in his fucking neck, you take one for the team, or you gonna run the fuck out that house, butt naked, goddamn it, till you can't run no fucking more. That's what I teach them. You learn that and you instill that in your fucking children, you will get a better fucking result out of what we saw act out amongst all of those women in that Lifetime movie. Either you wanted it or you didn't. Black women ain't fucking scared. Black women can't be fucking brainwashed unless you want to be fucking brainwashed. And they got fucking allegedly what from their story fucking brainwashed because this was Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has been a goddamn man all his fucking life. Ain't nothing fucking changed about that. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has articles. The Esquire wrote, I think he's even was in the Rolling Stones and all that shit. At 16, 17, 18, 19, somewhere you done came across a goddamn article about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. You see him at his parties. He partied at the studio. He got plenty concerts he's standing in front of. If you thought by any goddamn chance that you were going to be the motherfucking one, then you had to be out your motherfucking mind. Period. If you were going to be the only one, God damn it, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly would have stepped to you and said, I want to marry you. I want you to be the one to go through my life with me. I want to share this with you. I want to make you the happiest woman in your life. Be with me. He did no such with neither one of them. But you can't tell me when Azrael came along, Miss Boom Boom, and all those women that came before her, she never seen it at 17 years old. Now, you says that there's nothing wrong for that man to be fighting for his daughter, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. But the fact of the matter is you won't give the other people the benefit of the doubt to have their type of way with Angelo Clary. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has 3 different situations going on that put him in the situation that he is in. It ignited with the 3 fucking musketeers. You won't let people have their way with him because you're mixing up what you think is right. I don't know the 3 musketeers and don't ever plan on meeting them or knowing them. Don't care to ever have a goddamn conversation with them at all. But you do. You do. You've been down there. You know quite a bit of shit. And as far as I'm concerned, allegedly, you just might be playing your role out here to get close to a certain person or whatever to find out things that you or they may need to know. I've been said that. I said everybody motherfucking toxic. That did include you because of where you came from. It did. Never let your fucking guards down. Never let your guards down. So with him fighting for his daughter because he loves his daughter and that is the right thing to do, because I would have fought for mine. But this is how I would have fought for mine, because mine would have went in there as a fucking soldier. She would have, both of them. And the middle girl, you don't even want to meet that one. I've been trying to get that motherfucking middle girl on some meds for a long goddamn time. That motherfucker is crazy. She crazy. You don't want to fuck with that one. That motherfucker crazy. But you know what? I know how to deal with it because she mine. She ain't gonna do, you know. I'm mom, goddamn it, at the end of the day. So I know how to handle her crazy ass shit. But bitch, that motherfucker crazy. That motherfucker crazy, y'all. My little motherfucker doing it crazy than the motherfucker, y'all. But I laugh at her, you know. Be careful out here. Don't hurt nobody. I ain't trying to bone your ass up out of no jail and shit like that. So be careful. But she's one of those kinds. But when Azrael did come into the presence of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, there was no surprise that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly liked to have different women. It's not against the law to do so. 17 is of age, whether she was in Illinois or over in goddamn Vegas. It is. What is the law here? 17 and 18. Some states is 16. Made her fucking legal. Made her fucking legal. She read up on his shit. She said that she did. So when she put herself in that situation, there was only two ways out. And there was life and death. If she'd have chose death, they'd have really had him. Murder, probably first degree. They'd have really had him. She'd have brought a different type of attraction to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly than other than I had to eat poop and I could not. Oh, this light keeps falling, you guys. Let me get it back up here. Or I had to do, this way or this way. My children are told to make a choice. Life or fucking death. If they chose life and they walked away, like they got to get to walk away and resume with their life. I'm going to help with some healing, but I'm also going to drill her, my child, with I told you motherfucking so. Everything ain't greener on the other motherfucking side. So the child as well, after she been schooled, after she's been sat down and learned everything about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly as far as who he has dated or been married, how many kids he has, how does he perform, or what type of parties he have, whatever. You do your research on it. And they did their motherfucking research on this man. They really did. And they did, because he ended up being the target of being extorted for money. So they did their research on it. They did. But they said that they had to let her go because she was, possibly was going to attempt a second round of suicide. Hell, she didn't even win the first suicide. Is she going to beat the second one out? Hell, fucking no. She going to do that and act this way, and because that's what goddamn kids fucking do. She didn't even win. She's still alive. He said that he just wanted his child back. So she came back. So she beat that. She got life back. So now is, where's the mom daughter or the dad daughter? I'm going to drill your ass. I'm going to grill on your ass because I told you that's not what the fuck you wanted. It's not what you wanted. But because they got a daughter back, now is, what? That's not enough for us. We still want to see him do life in prison. You have to make that shit make sense, because you're over there saying that this is what he did and what he did was right, and we shouldn't be mad because he wanted his daughter back. No one, I don't believe, was mad about that. No one wants to see Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly go down for a murder, or no one wants to believe that he makes you eat shit or he makes you watch other people have sex with other people. No one wanted that fucking narrative out there. So you're going to tell me that you got your daughter back. So instead of putting your daughter back on the right track, we're going to be okay with the daughter, talking about the dad, with coming on social media saying all of these things. Well, that's not right either. So you said that he's a good dad. It's not a fucking good dad, because a good dad would have told his daughter, enough is enough. Go sit your ass down. You want to do your music? Do you want to do this? And they would have guided her into go ahead on and make your life better. Fuck that nigga. That's what should have been playing out on the fucking streets. But it can't stop playing out because there's an agenda for money. There's an agenda to falsely accuse someone to hurt even worse than what the claim is about the girl. He hurt me? Well, guess what? Azrael Clary. We all motherfucking go through breakups and hurts in relationships. The goal to relationships, once you are hurt, scorned, is to pack your fucking suitcase and put all of your new shit in the fucking box, seal it up, walk tall, put your head up, go do something fucking different because that didn't work out for you. You just move on. You just move the fuck on. But you praised him and you praised him. Now that you praised him up, I guess what would be the right ethical thing to do is, since you the older cat out here, you the old G-man out here, right? Maybe you can teach him how to have her get it together. Teach her how to stop saying those things that she says. Who would tell anybody that I ate Pooh Boy? He beat me with a Air Force shoe. He beat you and you black? And you 17, 18, 19? And your ass ain't did shit? Tell Angela to put that motherfucking girl in the martial art class. Do that. Teach her how to defend herself. So when a nigga pop you upside your head with a 12 Air Force Nike shoe, you know how to bend the fuck down and pick it up and pop his motherfucking ass back. How about that? Teach her that type of strength. If you don't want it, you don't have to accept it. Somebody is going to have to take it, one for the motherfucking team. They'd have had a better case. They'd have had a better case if she would have seriously gotten hurt. We know she didn't get hurt. We saw her. We saw her fancying around. We saw her shaking it up. She got the opportunity to change the wig styles up. All that stuff. What'd he do? Beat her for that too? He beat her to go take a ride down Michigan Avenue in that little fancy ass car, having fun, fingernails just a clacking and phone working and everything. He beat her into that shit. You can't have cake and ice cream and then come out here and talk about shit. It just doesn't work. It does not pan out that way. It doesn't look good. So you have to let the people have their way as well. Not by coming out here saying, I don't see what y'all see and you guys are wrong. And if I was that dad and I would have done the same thing. You get that because that's a natural reaction from a parent. Yes, you get that. But at what point now are you going to mentor your man's Angelo Clary to change things around for his queen, right? That's his queen, right? It's not his daughter, it's a queen. To say, you know what, ass, you gotta knock this shit off. The world is looking at you kind of idiotic. They think you're deranged out here. They think you're losing your goddamn marbles. Women get scorned every day. Somebody's getting raped right now today. There are some kids coming up missing right now today. It's just the way of our world, of our humanity. It is. Go fix that shit. Go help him with that shit because there's a struggle in that area with parenting skills, if you know what I mean. I'm going to pat her on the shoulder. It's going to be okay. Maybe take her to a movie or carnival to get her mind switched up off things, show her what laughter and love, is. Don't mean that you got to stop dating because you know what? That next one might be just as worse than what they claim Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly had done to her. And so have you, brainwashed at 17 years old. If she was already prepared, brainwashing couldn't even got up in her fucking head before she left the fucking nest. That's where the work is done at, in the nest, at home. How do you think those birds, the little baby birds, are able to go out there to fend for themselves, to catch them, to get the worms and shit out the ground? Yeah, the mamas taught them. Y'all follow me. How do you think the ducks are able to go find their food and things? They're taught by the mom from the nest. Once they feel like that they got that shit and you ready, take on off. Go fly your wings. But you have to be able to accept some of the consequences that does not work out for you. Because there is some. You may not get that mink coat that you want. Don't means that you should be out there burning up, setting a match to this motherfucking nigga. Doesn't mean that. It means that you just ain't got the right nigga that's going to give you some of the things that you want. Go cry about it. You know what? This ain't going to work out. I got to go. Nigga won't let you go. He going to sleep. Fuck, he got up there, barricade fucking doors. He going to sleep. Let's get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. What is Andrea Kelly over there doing? She went to a whole bunch of motherfucking goddamn sexual assault motherfucking buildings, classes, and everything. She over there on this sexual assault. She knew where the fuck to run to, though. At least she found some, got Samaritan house and shit. She all over there telling her goddamn story and promoting this and paying for that and doing this for women of abuse. Them motherfucking programs have been around for centuries. Stop talking about that shit like it's brand fucking new. Them centers been out there for years. If anything, what you should have known in your fucking head why they were there. So psychologically, you should have been telling yourself as you ride past one of them, I ain't never going up in that motherfucking bitch because I wish a nigga fucking would. That's what the fuck you should have been telling yourself. For she now all of a sudden want to advocate. Quit advocating for shit that done been out here over 100 fucking years. They don't need no more fucking advocation. What they need you to do is stop the women from having to go there. Stop them from needing that place. That's what. And as a matter of fact, we are in the year 2021. It shouldn't be not another motherfucker registering to go up in there. You take one for the fucking team. It's life or death. You choose one. You choose one. It's a hurtful thing to choose fucking death, but goddamn it, if you fucking hurt me, if you fucking rape my kids, if you fucking got my kids in a fucking cult and shit like that, you best believe it's gonna be one for the motherfucking team. Because my kids are trained. I love them to death. Wouldn't want them to die for nothing, but nobody takes nothing away from you. They take it from you, you take it back. Because the only way for me to really catch and do what I need to do, even though you might have took my child's life, but you brought the attention all on you, brought in, I'm coming for you. Simple as that. You know, I'm not letting my children walk away, no, go cry, it's going to be okay. Did he harm you? Let's go take the test. Did he rape you? Did he do this? We going straight to the fucking police station. We gonna file our shit. We gonna get our shit on record. None of them did that. None of them did that. As soon as you done, that nigga got a fucking concert to go do. Is he going to the fucking concert? All them motherfucking managers and shit got to go too because they got to protect that man. Ain't too many motherfuckers left around that motherfucking house. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. And I wish a bitch would. I don't give a fuck. All these allegations about, well, he had this madam. He had this madam. So you can't even fight the fucking madams? Then she should have never fucking left the nest because she wasn't fucking ready. She wasn't ready. Get them ready. Get them ready for the pimps. Get them ready for the hoes. Get them ready for the madams. Get them ready for every goddamn thing out there because everything, once you step across this threshold, it ain't going to be good for you. And if you're not ready for it, it will take over you. So yes, again, I agree with you him saying he should be this way. He shouldn't care for his child. Yes, but he also said, we just wanted her home. Now that you got her home, is it right, boom, boom, for him to say as a parent, for her to be sitting up here doing all this crazy ass shit online? Is that the parent that was really caring and want a home? You wanted a home to keep up the shit? You got her home. Let her go. He's fighting the judicial system right now. They got him. They put his back up against the wall. And with me, and with that was mine, I'd have told her now, what is it now next that you want to do in life? Because right now, he's got a bigger problem. It has been done. You done fed to the world all of these allegations. So let's let them deal with it. Do you want to go to school? What do you want to do? because I'm going to bag you up behind that. But what I'm not going to bag you up behind now is to keep smearing on the situation when the situation is done. It's done. How much more can you do? But you don't want to fix that problem. Go talk to your mans over there. Show him that, he committed to her to be a little bit better. You see them eyes over there. Them motherfucking bags that went from here to down here. That girl got bags all the way down here over a fucking man. Is it that I can't sleep or I can't go on because he was a legend that was apparently a rich? It's two things. Or is it because it was Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? What? Because he makes music? Which one is her fucking struggle that is not allowing her to move the fuck on? Oh, I could have been with this nigga. Oh, I could have been fucking rich in mansions and all of that stuff at the age of 20. What a fucking dream. Yeah, we all fucking dream. Wake the fuck up. That's the reality of it. Teach us some reality ass shit. All that sugarcoat king and queen ass bullshit. You know everybody out here ain't no motherfucking king and goddamn queen. And everybody just ain't fit for it. But I could tell you what would have been a queen of Azrael with these allegations that he did this, Mr. Kelly did this, Mr. Kelly did this. He was a terrible man. He was a terrible man, just terrible. What would have made her a queen? Boom, boom. Watching her come on up out of here. Registering. Even put the goddamn first album out. Everybody still waiting on that shit. She led everybody on about, I'm going to drop this shit in 5 episodes. She only made it to 2 or 3. That was the end of that shit. Everything now is money, money, money. It is. And I know we got to eat. You want to eat, you got to work. You work, you eat. So she's working. Log on to this. I need you to donate to this, and half of the charity is going to go to this. Who's going to buy that bullshit? Who buying that bullshit? That's some bullshit. You see that shit that goddamn girl doing over there. Go work on the dad. Help him become a better parent with his daughter. Now, it was also said, because I listened to it again, guys, it was also said that, would you, at 17, 18, 19, leave your child with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? Let me see some ones in the chats if you would leave your child at 17, 18, 19 with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, because I will. And I'll tell you why. And actually, I just told you why. I just told you why I would. I did. I just told you why. For the people that says that you left your child with Mr. Kelly, you left your child with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, you're saying that as if you're agreeing with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly being some type of monster. I don't think he is. Even after the 2006 trial, I don't think that he is. If my child was 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, no, I wouldn't. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, they don't know. They ain't quite mentally, psychologically prepared for it. At that age, they can't even spit out words that adults choose. They are still in the learning process. So I wouldn't, because at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, they still needed guidance. And in order to do that, you have to be with them. But at 17, 18, 19, those are the years that we tend to push them off a little bit out the nest, unleash from the breast. We trust them. They put loyalty with your mom and your dad. You've taught them how to defend, what to expect, what to listen to, all of the above. So at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, they wouldn't know. So no, my child not only will be in the presence of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly by themselves, they won't be in the presence with an uncle, with a cousin, with a granddaddy, with a niece that I thought was off balance mentally, or any of the above. because those are the ages that still needs that 100% guidance with them. Not only can a man trigger, a woman can trigger as well. So at those ages, very vulnerable. No, I wouldn't. 17, 18, 19, yes, I would. Because they damn goddamn it ready and fucking prepared. I have taught them well to know what to listen to, how not to want unwelcome touches. You learn that shit now, y'all, all on the jobs. Everybody, they teach that shit all the time about sexual assault, all on the jobs. Got a meeting. We didn't have so many motherfucking meetings on that fucking job, and it's 21 fucking years on that job. And I kid you not, it's still gonna be one motherfucker on that fucking job that's trying to holler at them little ass fucking young girls. It's still one. They sat there and watched the whole motherfucking video. The whole fucking video, y'all, 45 minutes long. And out of that group, it's still going to be one. Don't give no fuck of what the hell they was preaching in that goddamn video. You think that they care that, well, if you do this to a lady or whatever, you can get 5 to life on it? Think they care? No, it's in their nature already. So you have to know and expect that shit, right? So this is why your children, your child, your king, your queen should be prepared before they step over that threshold into a different man, different environment. They know already. Nigga, you what? Don't touch my motherfucking ass. If it's not welcome, that's the type of response that a guy should get if you don't like it. It's unwelcome. Respond back. Let them know that fuck's wrong with you. A lot of them girls didn't do that because it was Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Another thing about it, y'all, it'll turn a nigga off quick too. That nigga arousal will go down fast. Ugh, fuck around with you. Ugh, you got an attitude. Ugh, you can get the fuck away from me. Y'all know they do that shit. They do that shit in a heartbeat. Like, fuck around here. This bitch crazy. I'll leave you alone. But these women here, obviously somewhere, fell a little short leaving the nest because this was a fucking legend, because this was Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Don't fall short of it no matter who they are. If you don't want it, you don't want it. If you want it, you're going to be there. You're going to put yourself in that situation. But everything that you expected in your situation may not come out as you expect it to be. It turns you into a scorned person. How much damage did a person do to you, that a man done to you, to make you to a level of this scornness of what these young ladies are doing to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? He did this. He did that. He did this. When you tell me that he did this, what are the good things that he did? Because that's going to tell us that you were, that's a relationship. That's a relationship. That's a relationship. I have 3 kids, you guys. So I've done relationships. I've done the arguments, all that shit. Nigga, is you going to cook today? Because I ain't cooking every day. And then the argument will jump off. That doesn't mean that I'm finna say, get the fuck out. I'm finna burn up your fucking car. I can't stand you. Da, 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 da. You gotta know, they pretty much know. They pretty much know, you guys. Y'all feeling good in the chat room? Everybody feeling good in the goddamn chat room today? That's good. Let me see what else I got to talk to y'all about. So I'm just saying that, you're straddling the fence. You're straddling the fence. And that's exactly what she chose to do. Not only is she straddling the fence, y'all, I think she done took my motherfucking job out here. That was my goddamn job. I like bringing the news. Said that she wasn't a motherfucking blogger and everything. Over there playing everybody motherfucking videos. Over there giving you her opinion. Because I could have sworn that I had the goddamn problems. I had the fucking problems. I was giving the opinions or, on different type of, commentary. Now she still got, she take this. Oh, I don't think that shit right. They should. Let me see where this argument started at. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. That shit was crazy. I had to laugh at her though, y'all. I've been laughing. I'm like, here she go again. I'm just here to play my fucking music. That my sweetheart, T-Lynn. T-Lynn, how long you been in this chat room, girl? You know I be running my mouth and don't look in this chat. What up, T-Lynn? One of my girls, y'all. T-Lynn, one of my girls. I keep a lot of people that y'all don't, out, they stay quiet to the back. Absolutely, absolutely. You go and you check out the scene, you have to go do that. But I get that. Because the point that they're trying to make though, T-Lynn, is that another lady came. They placed her with this other lady, assuming that this other lady was going to take good care of her. And she works for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly because he ain't got time to be going out there to do those type of things. He's in the studio, or he's playing ball, or he's at the cigar bar, or he's in a concert, or he's sleeping, So another lady comes out. They assumed allegedly that this lady was supposed to be getting her prepared or whatever, because Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly was supposed to be working with her in the studio. And my opinion is, and because of the time frame that she was with him, maybe she was. I think that my opinion is, I think that it took too long for them. I think that it took too long. They wanted the shit to happen now. And I think that when you're working with an expert of the caliber of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, I think that he just don't rush to do the shit. I think that it's like, I'll let you know kind of like when you're ready to drop an album, or or one or two songs or something like that. That's what I think. And I also think that if you were there and you insisted on being there for the music, let's just say the first year there, right? Her first year there. Let's give her the first year. We saw Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly going to the graduation. How many seen Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly on the pictures at the graduation? Put a one in the chat if you've seen that. Because that's the part that got me, you guys. That's the part that got me. They never met the woman. I get it. I get that. I totally get that, Priscilla. But, this woman shows up, I'm here for Mr. Kelly. But you know what, Priscilla? I got to ask you a question, though. Because now I'm talking to the chat room before I get into one more thing that I want to talk about. And that was this goddamn going. Maybe two more things. What time is it? Okay, we're on schedule. I'm going to ask you this. You said that they never met the woman. If they never met the woman or anybody of such, who contacted them? Who contacted these people to say, hey, we like your daughter. We're going to send somebody in to pick her up, to take her so-and-so place. Who was that person? Who contacted them, or who did they contact? Because somebody knew some motherfucking body. It wasn't no damn secret. Ain't nobody just picked up the phone from an O'Hare airport saying, hey, we heard Azrael like Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. We'll be in O'Hare and, have her out here in 20 minutes. We got a paper for you to sign and we can take her with her. Somebody knew some motherfucking body. It just didn't play out that goddamn way. They knew that man. What was it? All the way from the time when then the Savages or so something with, her clothing store or some shit like that, right? And they met him, and they met another. Remember that story? This shit got so many goddamn twists and angles to it. It don't make no sense. But you remember that story? So I think that when that went down from that boutique kind of thing, and then the Jocelyn disappeared from college, and then Angelo got in touch with they all kind of knew each other right around that era of that goddamn story up in there. So somebody knew some motherfucking body. They ain't just shipped this woman off not knowing who she was. Somebody knew some motherfucking body. They just tell the story that we didn't know We didn't really know her. We just knew that she worked for. No, I ain't buying that shit. I ain't buying that shit. I never bought that shit. I never bought it. I never bought it, Priscilla. Never. We talking about black people. Come on. They're black goddamn people. If it sounds good to be true, it's motherfucking ain't fucking goddamn true. It's motherfucking goddamn ain't true. I'm sorry. These are black people. They ain't just reached up in the sky and found some motherfucking body. They been knowing all these motherfucking people. It's just that who knew who at what motherfucking time. That's all that was about. But they knew. They knew that woman was coming. They knew that woman was coming. That shit was all set up and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it was. Amber says if her dad was really gangster the first moment she was abused, all she had to do is tell her dad. Dad is the absolutely. I agree with you. I agree with you because I'm going to tell you this, Coda Bell dad coming. Hey, that nigga coming. I don't give a fuck what you say. That nigga be coming. Hell, if I don't go out and get caught of no motherfucking Jordans, that nigga coming. Why she ain't got no Jordans? What the fuck's going on? Why you ain't got no Jordans? You know, I got to hear that type of shit. So if Carter Bear is somewhere, what Carter Bear? Oh, she's sewing. I let her. Shit, that nigga pulling up out front over that girl house. You know that girl? And I was like, well, I met her mom one time at the school. Now, do you know him? And I was like, no, not like that. That nigga is in his car. He gone. I'm like, why she can't spend the night? Do you know her? I said, well, I met the mom like at school. Shit, that ain't good enough for him. Call the dad. Call the bear. That motherfucker at that house, girl. So she mad at me because she can't spend the night. And you ain't even come. That's your dad. Nothing I can do. You know, get your ass in this motherfucker car. That nigga gone, girl. I can't, it's just, she's just protected like that, So I don't know. You say maybe them twins' daddy said that he was in Vegas with them. They have told so many stories that you don't know which one to believe. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's what their job was to do, That's what their job was to do. Oh, I heard that the Drunken Larry allegedly got cut off from the Team Truth. Well, I was like, what? No, don't tell me that. What? No wonder there's a different name and different website and shit going on over there. The Drunken Larry. I don't know, y'all, but I'm going to have to go dig up the story on that because I did take a few days off from it. I really did. But like I say, when it comes down to them not knowing and, this lady was supposed to do this and they all know. They know. They know. It's a story that they had to sell to the public because you got to keep looking good out here and be acting like, you dumb on a whole bunch of shit. This shit just ain't fell out the sky. And fell out the sky, and then they sit up there. Well, you know what? We gonna pretend, and we gonna act like we don't know so and so. Get the fuck out of here, y'all! Come on. These people been knowing everybody. They done been down there. They done probably been in the studio. They done been over to. They done probably even had motherfucking hot tea on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's sofa. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. I'm not buying it. I never did buy it from day goddamn what. I never did buy it. I wasn't having it. But you know what, Neil? It's like, I want to say some things because that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. So, anyways, I wish them well. She's not going to survive in the courtroom. If it was up to me, if I was a defense attorney, you're not going to be able to sit out here and say these things and have a tape that says that she never slept with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and none of those things or whatever, and then come back. I'm going to tell you this. She going to have to plead motherfucking insanity in my courtroom. You going to have to say that, you know what? I don't know what I was thinking. She going to have to say it. You gonna have to plead motherfucking insanity on this thing. 'Cause all this shit this goddamn girl has been saying, you know, the queen, she's the queen. Don't know queen be that goddamn delusional to not know if they coming or fucking going. Coming or fucking going. It'll be interesting to see how her next relationship would be. It would be very interesting to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because she's already molded like who she is. Can we change? Yes. We can change to better people. We can. But this one here is at the level of dating, having the privilege to date a king of fucking R&B. A king that had a whole bunch of fucking zeros behind his fucking name. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're gonna always have to be that man that has lots of money, fucking money, or in a certain sector of the group. You can't be no motherfucking bum bum. She don't want no bum bums. Nope. You're gonna have to be one of them classy mans. Yep, because she's been molded into that lifestyle. And it's gonna take a long time, probably about maybe her early 40s, late 50s to realize, you know what, men, it's okay to date a normal guy. It's okay to date a guy that works at I don't know. I better not say that because I better not say that, y'all, because I got a little bit of, specifications, a little. I know. I guess I can. I'm just trying to make sure that I am who I say I am. I think that I'm okay with dating someone. This long income. You just need to have a reliable source of income that can help build. I don't think that it matters to me whether if I'm the one that's rich and and you one, because when you become one, everything is supposed to become one, except for the fact that men has to know, and women, I hope you guys are doing it. You always have to have that safety net, the safety motherfucking net. You got to have a safety net. Just having a safety net is always your way out. It's going to be the only thing that you can absolutely always depend on. It's the only thing that will never, ever, ever let you down when you come into a situation that just not sitting right with you. So there is always, and trust me, y'all, men have them too. They roll up them little, you see them little black wallets, and I got all them little billfolds and stuff in there. Trust me, it's $100 or something tucked away very far up in there. The same thing that we do, because I got it bad, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I got it bad. One of my words, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't motherfucking got it. I ain't got it. And I don't keep nothing in my wallet or nothing. You want to see? Here, I open that bitch up. Empty than the motherfucker, y'all. Ain't shit in there. Ain't shit in there. But all this ground out here, all your, you got loyal relatives and shit like that. And you got your, I cut hole in the wall, put a motherfucking safe up in there and patch that bitch right back up. We love each other to the fullest. We do. I love you till death us do part. I do. But god damn it, you ain't gonna know every motherfucking dollar count that I have. It's called a safety net. Shit happens. And if you don't live by shit happens rule, then you crazy as hell out there. I ain't gonna lie. Cause shit can happen on any given motherfucking day. You never know. My mind can twitch out. His mind might twitch out. And fuck that. You better be ready. God told y'all you better be ready. He meant be ready in all god darn areas. I caught that word too, y'all. Got somebody out there with a problem with me using one word with the God. So I'm gonna clean that up. I'm cleaning that up. See, I'm workable. I'm workable. Yeah, you better be goddamn ready, cause shit can goddamn happen on any goddamn day. And the way I see it, if this girl is over there struggling, trying to make some music, trying to make some money, she wasn't motherfucking ready. And her parents didn't have her fucking ready either. She may not be starving, and she eating, and she living in one of her allegedly rental homes or whatever the fuck that is, because she ain't bought no motherfucking home. That girl ain't got no goddamn credit, get no goddamn home. Well, wait a minute. Hold up. She might have a little money. Cause I know y'all seen that scene where, you know, that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly Versace Chase was sold, right? Who y'all think sold those? Allegedly. Who y'all think sold all them motherfucking glasses and shit down there? Y'all ain't see that one, huh? Y'all ain't see that? Nobody talked about that shit, huh? Whole bunch of his shit was sold, y'all. Whole bunch of his shit was sold. Well, who the fuck was left up in there to sell some shit, huh? I wait. Who sold it? Y'all think that girl ain't leave with none. So you know what, boom, boom, you ask that damn question. Well, what did she leave with? What did she leave with? That motherfucker had a whole goddamn Trump sidewalk motherfucking sale down there. Motherfuckers was coming through buying up a heap of shit. The boy stood right on his fucking platform and showed every last motherfucking pairs. Bought that shit by the shipment of R. Kelly motherfucking Versace glasses. How you think he got those? Nothing was done. Oh my God. That was done. Nobody still don't know who that guy is. Don't know what, don't know nothing. But he told his story. Bought him from a young lady downtown, outside of the fucking Trump Tower. And last, I guess a lot of us would know due to common sense, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly did not leave the Trump Tower with all his shit on the motherfucking sidewalk. And who had access to his fucking apartments up there? Ding dong, ding dong. Huh? Who had motherfucking access? Brought that nigga shit downstairs like it was motherfucking garbage. Opened up a Trump sidewalk motherfucking sale. Sold that man shit. Most of it. The queen. The queen. Yeah. Didn't buy, didn't put no money into it, or none of that. Didn't do it. But that's what scorned women do. Boy, we'll goddamn it. What Angela did? Get your shit and get the fuck out, bitch. Threw a motherfucking flame or a torch in there and set that whole motherfucking car on fire with that man shit in there. That's scorn motherfucking women. That's a scorn motherfucking woman. No, I'm gonna get my shit. You can have your shit. I'm gonna get my shit, and then I'm going to go. You know why? Because if I touch your shit and I leave up out of here, guess what I done did? Open up the door for some more bullshit to keep coming. You gonna keep calling me. You gonna keep addressing me. You gonna call me. I don't want that shit. When it's over, it's fucking over. You get to keep the sheets, every motherfucking thing that you spent your fucking money on, and whatever. I want you to have it, because I don't want you to have no reason to be contacting me, and I don't want to have a reason to contact you. But when she did all of that shit, she just opened up the door to a whole nother goddamn line of bullshit. A line of bullshit. They gonna want to know. They gonna want to know. You wouldn't have had to know by me, because you could have went right there in his fucking apartment and took fucking inventory of what the fuck he said was his, and it's going to be there. I don't want it. Don't want it. But scorn women do a little bit different, y'all. A little bit different. Let's move on. So, remember I was telling you guys on how I was attempting to try to contact somebody, and I really did. And it was all because of his documentary, right? I just kind of tweeted some little private messages to him. I now find that, he's no longer interested, but it surprised me because of this article that I found of, of what he is still obviously out here doing, and that is putting some stank on the justice system, right? So I was like, oh, I thought he was done. 1 minute he would tweet that, he's trying to buy a house overseas and things like that, change up some things, whatever. Well, he apparently chose to, I guess he's working with Jay-Z on Reform Alliance, right? So I said, well, I'll take time to read this article, right? And this is out of Michigan. And I do believe that what I did hear at one point, one of her videos, Spitting Fire, was speaking on how, where the laws need to be changed, where they work as a whole around the United States of America, right? So, I listened to her and I was like, makes goddamn sense to me. How is it that there's a law over here that's different from the law over in Florida? How is it there's a law in Florida, but the law says different over in Michigan? Okay. So I'm like, that makes a lot of goddamn sense. But in order for that to happen, to become effective, right? This is where all of your congressmen and your aldermen and your mayors and everything needs to be sitting on one freaking board, right? Say, well, this needs to work in all fucking 50 goddamn states around here, so that there won't be no type of entrapment going on. So if you do something over here in California, and it's done by the law, but if you go over to Texas or to Maine, it says different in their books. I don't think it should be that way. I think that because we are all goddamn humans and the standards has been set for what they expect or for what citizens come out to vote on, it should be on one goddamn accord. You shouldn't have to leave California and you okay, and you got your gun, it's permitted, it's in a holster, you at the mall, you walk around. But then you go over to New York City and you're not allowed to have your gun in your holster, but you thought it was okay. Well, guess what? That just bought you 2 years in jail. Just doesn't make sense. It doesn't fucking make sense. It really don't. We walk on the same land out here, same grass we look at, damn near the same trees, the same sky, but everybody got different goddamn laws around the United States of America. Makes no sense. Michigan passed a prison reform laws. This laws was supported by one and another. Meek Mill and Jay-Z. Reform Alliance, right? Let me just read this to you guys, because just when I thought, let me read this to you guys. The Michigan State legislature passed on Monday, January 4th, a set of laws that will significantly reshape the state's probation and parole system. Okay. Michigan. Only Michigan, right? These here are supposed to be known as some wealthy men as well. We know that Meek Mill went through his situation with the court system, and he got out. He did not comply by what one of the judges set against him, brought him back in, revoked his probation. He got back out again, and he's doing some more shit, and the story goes on. Jay-Z, same thing, some bullshit, whatever. Okay. It says here that they had chose him, whatever, and Jay-Z to advocate the Reform Alliance. The new laws will reduce adult felony probation sentence in Michigan from 5 years to 3 years, prevent endless extensions on misdemeanor and felony probation terms, limit jail sanctions for technical probation violations, and require parole supervision terms to be tailored to a person's individualized risk and needs. Michigan had the 6th highest rate of probation supervision in the country. So now the governor, Gretchen Whitmer, signed the bill into law. It's just that easy. Okay. Michigan is on a pace to decrease the state's overall caseloads by 8.4%. If you believe that there are caseloads around the same percent in other states, mainly Chicago, put a 1 in the goddamn chat room. Put a 1 in the chat, because I do. I really, really do. But because Meek Mill and Jay-Z decide to come together to do advocacy on the criminal justice reform organization called the Reform Alliance, They just so happen to go in and say, well, we're going to do Michigan. Michigan. Now that's one out of fucking 50 goddamn states out here. That's one. To go and get this shit reduced down, all the case laws when it has to do with coming out on probation or parole. They feel like men shouldn't have to be on it that long, or the stipulations when you are on them may be too tough. You can't go get a job because of this and a job for that. So they worked on that. And that's great. That's absolutely great that they gave a jump start on this shit, right? So it's encouraging, they says, to watch the partisan leaders from different states recognize the need for fair and rational legislation focused on creating second chances for those in the criminal system. They are incredibly thankful for Governor Whitmer for signing these bills into law for the coalition of groups that supported us throughout this process. Supported us. Okay, just you two, huh? All right. This is a tremendous victory. It is not a goddamn victory unless this is something that you're going to work on the other 49 states for. You seems to have the means, the ways, and the finances to do so. Not just one goddamn state, because you felt that they were sitting at an 8.4% rate in their states. It's pretty high everywhere else. You want a victory? Yeah. Get you, Meek, and all these other people out here with all of this money who has been supported by the public out here to help you grow this goddamn big financially, buying all your merch and everything, all your songs, all your music. Put this law down in the other 49 motherfucking states. You might have some victory then. So I don't agree with this, you guys. When I get to watch celebrities, people of this level who has money to work with due to the fact that the public supported these people with concerts and all of this, and you just want to come back and just narrow it down just to get some notary because you get the fuck out of here. This partisan legislation will bring meaningful change and opportunity to thousands of individuals and families across the state of Michigan. Only, just Michigan. I threw only in there, but just Michigan. Reform CEO Van Jones added. So we thank Governor Whitmer for her fearless commitment and leadership to bolstering her state's criminal justice system in a fair, balanced way. So we look forward to continuing to work with her and impact reform measures in the future. So Meek Mill Patriots over Robert Kraft. Philadelphia 76ers partners, all the people with money. Nets partner Sierra Wu Tsai and more teamed up to launch the reform. As of January 2019 in December, Muke and Rubin started a $2 million scholarship fund to provide financial relief for underserved kids in their Philadelphia home. Shout out for that. That one I can acknowledge. I can put some stank on that. Shout out to that when it comes to the goddamn kids. But here we have, what is her name? Whitmer, yeah, governor, who also has access to contact other governors in different states. Hey, we have this. We want to propose this. Let's see can we get your state as well on board. We want to push this reform law in to help reduce this percentage down when it comes to our men or ladies that is coming in and out of the jail system on probation or parole. Make it work for everybody. That one law will only happen and work for you if you happen to stay in Michigan or move to Michigan. It's too much for me. I don't know about you guys, but I wanted to point that just out to you guys? Are things just done for people that chooses to continue to want a specific type of notarization? Or is it really a good agenda that can help us all? That's, the scale it just stays unbalanced, stays fucking unbalanced. Y'all just don't know. That's just how I be feeling about all of these laws in your judicial system and the people that is out there ghostly getting involved in judicial system. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you even take a goddamn vote on this shit? Does these people even know that y'all, who nominated? What happened to electing you motherfuckers in to go do some shit? That way we'll know what we want you to really fucking do, not what you think is an absolutely fucking good idea. It's a good idea for that state, but expand your horizon, expand it, make it work for every goddamn body. That's all I'm saying. Because the minute you got something going on for you over here in one state, you go over to the other state, all fucked up. Your ass is going to jail. You going to jail. I think that's all I wanted to touch down with you guys pretty much on today. But yeah, I'm just saying, one of my, I got a problems was, pick a struggle. Are you going to be over there with the Team Truth? Because that's what it seems like to me. And that's just my damn opinion. It's one way is this. Go. You can praise them. But, coming out and expecting for Team Kale's size to be like, well, you know what? Okay, we'll back it down. That shit ain't going to even happen, because pretty much everybody out here knows that this whole setup came down to extort Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly came from them. At least that's what I know. At least that's what I think. And like I say, it's different sectors to this. It's different playouts to this shit, right? You got the Three Musketeers when it came to the girls, right? That's a part. And you got the other where you got the pornography tapes and all that shit, where it could have been with Demetrius and Barry Hankerson, and so you got that area. Lisa Van Allen stealing tapes, or the other guy who stole the bags of fucking tapes and money was sent out that he was doing so and so. And then you got the other part. That's two parts. Then you got the other part where what? Because this played out over here with the Three Musketeers. You got the Lifetime. All of those women decided to come forward with no proof, nothing but allegations and tears of he did this and he did that. So when that prompted up, it involved your girl downtown Chicago. What's her name? Kim Fox, Michael Avenatti, all the other different attorneys to get involved. The Faith Rogers, all the attorneys and everything conjure up these, we got to work together on this and this. So then that's your judicial system part of it. So you got three goddamn entrapment ways that went on to come after Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I counted three. If you guys know another way, I like to see it in the chat room. But those are my three angles of how all of this kind of played out to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's the way I see it. And then once you got all three of those, now you just got to break them down like a tree branch. You just got to break them down and break them down and break it down. And that's how I see how all of this shit played out. I really do. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed spending some time with me today, but it is now 2:00. The Papoose must go make it do what it do. I am happy to have you guys that have subscribed to the channel, that takes time out to click on it and sit here and vibe with me today. Demetria, hit that line, girl. Give me a call today. I need to hear from you today. Give me a call. Give me a call, Demetrius. Demetria. Give me a call, girl. Holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. All right. We're going to get out of here. Give the person above you a heart. Give the person below you a heart. Because I got to say something for Funky Friday, y'all. Got Funky Friday coming. And don't forget to share a heart with your girl. One pie push, you guys. And we're going to get up out of here. Let me find something for us to rock to on the way out. One of my favorite songs. Let me see. I be listening to so much. It don't make no sense. Hold on, I am coming. What was I listening to? Oh, y'all. I know y'all got more shit in y'all phone than I do in my phone, but I got so much shit in this phone. I got to move this stuff around. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna do this. So, mm, let's do this one. You're probably gonna get me. Oh no, y'all. You be careful punching on your goddamn button, boy. You might have people kick your ass over here. They sure will. Mm-mm. But today music for me today, you guys, is funk. I love my funk. I do. I wonder if this is a song. Let me see. Yeah, no, that might not be it. All right, we'll go out on this one. Oh no, we'll go out on that one. I'm headed to work, girl. I'm headed to work, girl. Where your man at, Felicia? Where your man at, girl? Thank you, Rita, for coming through. Priscilla T. Land, have a good day. Demetria hit my line. Harlem, thank you, Beauty. Oh my God, Felicia. She said, ask Beauty. Where your man at? Where your man at? You can hit me later, Dimitri. I dropped you my number. You got my number. Curtis Ray. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, Monet. Monet, have a beautiful day. Tania. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, ladies. Tay Tay say the money is gone. I don't know where her man at. Hold on. Let me find out. Let me wait. Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me see. I still got like, what time is it? 12:05. I got about 30 minutes. Who coming on the platform with me? Somebody hit the link and come on the platform with me. Come on the platform with me. Let's find out. We got Felicia. Do we need to find you a man? Do we need to get you a man? Do it. Y'all know every time I lean, my damn glasses pop off. It be funny though. But you know, Felicia, what's up, girl? What's up? What's up? Everybody be asking me, where's your man? Where's your man? Where's your man? If you got a man in a room, go ahead and put a one in the chat. Let me see who all got a man out there. Let me see who all got a man for these winter months out here. You know it's a winter. Ed, her man. Ed, Ed, your man. Good luck. Oh, boo. I do it for you. I do it for everybody out here. I do it. I'm still learning. I'm still in the process of learning all of this stuff, and I think that I'm doing well. So if you got a man for these winter months out here, even if he's a temporary man, let me see a one in the chat room. Who all got that temporary man for the goddamn cold months? All right. Rita got a husband. Rita got a husband for all of the goddamn months. That's what's up. That's what's up. I told you, Rita, I'm going to counseling for that. I'm going to counseling before I say I do. It's some things I got to work on. And I want to be the best wife. You know, I plan on getting married around 70. I do. I said 70. You know, that's when I should be all tired, sitting in the rocker chair, doing a little bit of knitting. And I say 70 years old because at 70, you know, you're tired now. You can't do much, right? I ain't going in no motherfucking kitchen. I ain't going to get no clothes. I'm be too motherfucking tired to do some shit. I'm married at 70 years old, bitch. You tired and I'm motherfucking tired. I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit. You know you married young, right? That man wants you to run the bathwater. What you cook today? You going to the store? Boy, 70 years old, I'm hanging up that motherfucking honey-do list is gone, girl. Boop, we just some old rusty, dusty ass motherfucker passing the goddamn remote up in this bitch. That's what the hell gonna happen. 70. I'm marrying at 70, okay? 70 years old. 70. That way, in case one of us pass away, I ain't got to know too much about your ass, because I don't want to know all about your ass. I don't want to know all about your great grandmama. I don't want to know about you. You know, you pick cotton. I don't want to sit up and have all them old ass goddamn stories. That's all we gonna do. Get up, get your goddamn shower with your little walking chair, get on in there and sit your ass down and fall asleep watching a motherfucking Western. That's all the fuck I want you to do. I don't want to do shit. The only thing that you have a problem with when you're up in age and you're mad, you know, if I wait to 70 and I'm gonna have a major problem. Or he gonna have a major problem. And that's the only thing, right? And that's dragging our old asses to the clinic. That's it. That's the only big major goddamn problem that you're gonna face out there. Come on, nigga, time to go to the doctor. You gotta get your cholesterol and shit checked and all. I know y'all think I'm crazy, right? Y'all think I'm crazy. You say your old man married his third wife at 71. Oh my God. She says, what is the name of your vest? Gonna get it out. What's the fucking name of this? This is made by Hopperland. Let me see. I'm gonna post it up on the screen. They're not expensive at all, so I recommend two because you can't put it in. You're not supposed to put it in the dryer, so you hand wash it. But I don't hand wash mine. I throw it in the dryer. I mean in the washer, and then I just kind of hang it up and let it air dry. But don't put it in the dryer, huh? Because you're it won't work anymore like it's supposed to do for you. So, but I usually order two at a time every 6 months, and then after that I buy two more or so like that. Yes, I am good, Kurt. I am good, crazy girl. Good, crazy girl. She said, and then the woman get real bossy. I don't know. I disagree with that. I don't know. I disagree with that, Scorpio. However, some do, but I think to me, I think women at an older age is more quiet than the guy that's old. I do. Like if you're 80 years old or something, I've seen it where the men just want to talk. It did it. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Jiminy Cricket, shut up. So, I don't know. I kind of disagree with you on that. But yes, there is some a lot of older women that just, want to talk, and then the guy, he'll sit there and just be sitting in the chair falling asleep on your ass. Yeah, it works that way too. So I agree with you. I do. Okay, let me get this up for Felicia so she could see it. Yeah, it's the, let me see, can you see that? There it is. That's how it looks, Felicia. So, like I say, if you are in a extra large, you might want to go XX large until you start shrinking down. But I give you my word on it, they do work. I would not be sitting here wearing it, just to be crude in it. You feel me? I wear it because I do know that it works. And this isn't my first time wearing them. It's just that since the pandemic hit, of course, we're sitting around putting all these goddamn carbs and shit on our bodies. And I think that this is all part of the damn setup of it. So, yeah. So you say he talks too much, T-Lynn. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like I say, I don't just wear these to be crew in, honey. I don't wear these to be crew, honey. When you get the going, these go the fuck on, just like this, honey. And then I be my, yeah, you hear me? I don't hear a goddamn thing. I don't be my, because I think I'm like that because I don't want to be putting all of that nonsense, crazy whatever on you. I'll tell you another secret about me when it comes to men. If I'm not laughing, if I'm not laughing and I'm not smiling, you ain't doing something right. I don't do the mess. I don't do the drama. I don't do the fighting. I will get in my car and I will be gone, and I probably won't come back for about 2, 3 days later. I'm somewhere up in the fucking, I ain't gonna even lie, fucking bougie ass fucking hotel room by my goddamn self with a bottle of wine, chilling. Let me know when you calm down. Then I'll come back home. So I don't do none of that stuff. I just, I never have. I never been where I'm not going to argue with you about nothing. Like, if you say something, if you say something and I think that it's logical and it's going to work for us, I don't say anything. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. But if you say something to me and I got to second guess it, or you don't sound like you are absolutely sure, you just want to do some goofy stuff, then I got a goddamn problem with that, so I try not to open my mouth. And I think that when I suggest some things and it makes a lot of sense, I just expect for the men to sometimes say, well, you know what? Okay, let's do it your way. But sometimes you run into that type of man where it's like they just want what they say all the time goes. And that I have a problem with that because we all know that men ain't usually all smart and right most of the times. I think it's a man thing that they don't never want to let their guards, they just always got to be fucking right. I'm gonna ask y'all this, though. I'm gonna take this back old school to y'all too, though. Since look like Curtis left, so there's no men in here, so we can have women talk now, right? Okay, let's have to whisper that. Do some women talk right now. What Scorpio say? Scorpio say that's her too. I want everyone to take a. You want the house quiet, girl? Like, go to bed, everybody. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Beauty says she just learned that the ex-husband of 15 years has colon cancer. Girl, they could dig that right on out. He just gotta go to the doctor, get it dug and out. They suck that shit out now, some shit. That's what I heard with the colonoscopy or some shit. They kind of go through a tube and then they get rid of that shit. I'm just kidding. I don't know how that shit works. I don't know how it works. So I'm reading y'all comments. I'm the only one who acts up in the house. My husband is not. Girl, Scorpio. So you keep up the stuff, huh? Yeah, they have all different colors. That's right. Tell her, Beauty, all the colors that you want. So when you're in the house and you don't want to put your shirt on, you still look good in the pink one and the gray one and the blue one. So they come in all different colors. The Velcro is really, really good. So you can adjust it. I recommend that you start off with it being a loose fit at first, because you're going to start feeling it when you need to do it tighter and tighter and tighter. So, but you start off kind of with the loose fit around it. Make sure you got it down low enough, to make sure you're getting the fupa and all of that stuff, y'all. But this is what the pandemic is doing to us. It's making us lazy. You want to lay around, you want to eat, and the pounds are going to gain, and then more pounds are going to come, because you're going to feel like, what, it's too late. I can't get this weight off of me. This is going to take too much hard work. But you have to believe in no pain, no gain. No, I'm very high tolerance for pain. So I take it with a grain of salt. Like, I know the pain is there, but I don't like for it to restrain me from a lot of things that I like to do. And if these are things that you like to do that keeps you happy, walking a treadmill, taking a walk around the park, and walking your dog and swimming and things like that, you have to make a choice and not let some things take over your life. You just got to go do it. So you say you got them quarantine pounds. I'm coming to get you, T-Land. Pap is on the way, girl. We're finna get down, get them goddamn push-ups and everything going, girl. I'm gonna do a video, because I do my the exercise, the big ball. Girl, I'll be on there like, oh, okay, hit it 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Get them dinner rolls off your head. Girl, I'll be over there getting them like, So, but you just can't be scared of it. You go for your goal that you are looking to achieve to get. So that's all. Oh, Tori, I just come in to talk to y'all, sweetheart. Sometimes I don't know how this gonna spit out or things like that. I just kind of speak what comes with me. But I always love when you over here, and everybody else. I love when you guys show up and talk to me. I be needing somebody to talk to. God damn it, I'm human. I got some things to say. Like, dang. Like, I'm human just like you guys. I go through the same stuff. I got to go to the grocery store. I got to go do this. I got to get up in the morning. I got to say, thank you, Jesus. Main one on my list every freaking morning, you guys. So I do exactly the same thing everybody else got to do. Go to work, come home, do, little TV or this and that. My baby came in today, you guys. She was like, oh, Mom, you got to watch this movie on Netflix. I haven't been on Netflix and God knows when. She recommended that I watch the movie. Y'all can't see it because of the thing. No, let's see if I go closer. I gotta get that the green screen is up. Reason why I really haven't done it, you guys, is because I just like sitting here. I'm comfortable like where I am. So I have to move everything over to the guest bedroom where everything is really set up, the lights and everything. but I like sitting right here with you guys. Are you guys okay with me sitting right here? I will elevate everything, and do all the other screens and stuff like that. But I'm happy right here. And every time I go over there and I look like, okay, I'm going to put that right there, put that right there. I don't be happy. I lose like my happiness part about it. And then it's like, you know what? I shut this thing off and I'll just let it sit there. So it's like, why I can't sit where I'm what makes me happy to sit at. And I'm happy sitting right here. Like, and this is my comfort zone. This is my goddamn comfy zone. And I don't care because there's, the dresser is here or the TV is up there. Let me show you. The TV is, I don't know, the TV is up there and the bed is there. I have the same thing that everybody else have. So it's like, what's the difference? Yeah, I might even leave out today and leave this goddamn coffee mug sitting right here on this fucking dresser. Ain't that's what we all do? I'll come back later and I get the shit. I ain't fucking perfect out here. Shit happens. Yes, I might kick off a pair of goddamn shoes and leave them right there by the fucking door because I want to do that. I know that they're there. I'm not fucking crazy that they're not there. So I like to sit with people that is, just I don't know, comfortable with allowing me to be comfortable. I like to be comfortable. I ain't on here to be all that bougie goddamn shit, and I live just like y'all fucking do. Shit, ain't nothing goddamn bougie spectacular ass shit all over here. That's it. That's it. That's fucking all. That's it. I lay in the fucking bed and talk to you guys because it don't matter. It don't matter. It's like it's fucking social fucking network. Like, oh, I'm comfortable right here, you guys. I'd have spent all this, but I'd have bought this shit. And eventually I will utilize it. I will, but right now I'm comfortable right here. I'm comfortable in my fucking room right here. And I'll clean it up when the fuck I want to clean it up. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So thank you, Scorpio. Thank you. Like freaking judge me. Thank you, Demetria. I am. I don't have the screen to pop out to act like I got a brand new side. I like it and it's cute. I like it, but then it doesn't feel real to me. It doesn't feel like natural. I'm gonna put a screen up that shows you that I got double barn doors and a beautiful chandelier light and this big long leather seat. I ain't got that shit in here. That ain't what the fuck popping up. So it's like, when I do see them, and they switch them up and, they put the big fancy library behind them and stuff like that. And I'd be like, I don't know. It's like I cannot do what's not real. And it's cleaning up the channel and the screens look good and everything, but I don't know. I want to like look over and be like, this motherfucking dresser is real. This motherfucking leather seats is fucking real. Like this fucking bed is fucking real. I don't, that. I don't know, but they cute. They really cute. So you say, Pap, he's somewhere under a lump. Wait, who, Tori? Who? Okay. My baby said somebody at the door, you guys, so I got to run to get the door. So give me 1 second, y'all. One goddamn second. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting, ladies. Thank you. Sorry about that. I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up. Mm. Belisha, we're gonna do some live workouts, girl. But yeah, they got different brands on the website thing. They do. But let me see if I can find. I'm gonna show this right here. Hold on, I said I was gonna leave, but since y'all got me sitting here vibing with y'all for a little bit, at least I'm not late. So I'm not late, but let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do this one before I go, so that I just don't forget it. We're gonna talk a little bit about let's spend a few minutes on this um whatever this was from yesterday. I don't know what it was, you guys. And I know that people have a problem with me bringing up the issue of the black and white thing, right? But I just so happened yesterday, I spent a few couple of hours, watching different platforms of this Trump situation yesterday. And what I did see out there was a apparently to be a terrorist attack on the Capitol. Is what it looked like to me. I did catch one of the platforms where apparently that uh, news lady was doing her interview on live, speaking to her other newscasters, people through audio. In her ear, and they asked her if she was feeling safe out there and everything, right? So, she says where she was, yes, she felt a little safe and everything as long as she had stayed from a specific area. So, as I continue to watch this thing, you guys are still there? Put a one in the chat if you're still there. I don't want to be talking to myself. I don't want to talk to myself. She said, not the bells and the whistles. Thank you, T Lynn. Thank you. I just want to see if you guys are still here because I know I left you guys for a second, but I had to get the door. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if you guys are still here before I go on. Okay. All right. That's all I need. One or two of you guys. At least I'm not talking to myself. So as this news lady was doing her Q&A, there was a white girl. Yeah, white girl. She jumps into this in behind the lady in the camera, right? Started going off, head on. Couldn't have been no more than up to close to maybe 25, early 30, I'm gonna guess, right? And that's just a guess, right? She couldn't have been nowhere up in there. So she shouts in the goddamn screen, right? At least we not out here vandalizing stores, breaking into shit, doing all that type of shit. So I'm sitting there going, fuck you meant by that, right? Fuck you meant by that. So last I checked, with a lot of the protests that went on, especially with the George Floyd and everything, it was a kind of a mixture of humanity out there doing terrible things to all different states, right? You know, breaking into Nike and, you know, Macy's and all of those things. Very mixture of things. But when they showed that event of riots and things that went on, I noticed that most of the news platforms and everything, that they were zooming in and onto a lot of Black Americans that was apparently doing a lot of vandalism out there, right? It was very few news shows that was showing other races that was doing quite a few things. And they had also painted the picture that, you know, Black Americans is this way, and that, you know, we are the terrible ones, and we know that the percentage rate is up pretty high due to the justice system wrongfully accusing a lot of Black Americans by putting them away inside of the jail system on allegations and everything, right? So as I watched this young lady jump into the thing, you know, and she goes, well, you know, at least we're not doing this and we're not doing that. The Capitol was vandalized. It really was. So, but then she ended up saying something, and she jumped out the screen, and she said, you bitches. And I was like, okay, this is what we do, right? So I did. I kind of had to screenshot some shit and zoom it out and everything. I'm gonna have to say nobody's out there acknowledging that I ain't see. I couldn't find no Black Americans up at that goddamn Capitol. You know, going inside and breaking windows and throwing ropes over the side of the building and slide. Them motherfuckers sliding down them buildings like they was motherfucking Superman over there, y'all. And that I had to crack up on that part. I was like, these motherfuckers brought rope to escape. You know, I don't know if y'all caught that part or one of them, but it was hilarious, right? It was like 3 or 4 of them. They threw the ropes over, climbed down on the. These motherfuckers went in there to do some damage, y'all. Now, at first I kept saying, now I know that there's some Trump supporters out here, and I know that there's some, like, there wasn't none over at this goddamn terrorist attack. Like, there wasn't none. We had a lot of people out there. Oh, you were there, Beauty? I mean, girl, I'm about to go back and look at the video and see if I could capture you on the videos. You must have been in disguise. You must have been in disguise. Now, was it a laughing matter? No. But the situation and how it played out, you know, I did laugh at quite a bit of it, because the alarming effect of that, how long we have been in this oppression of dealing with politics and, you know, shit like that, right? This shit ain't new. This shit ain't new. Ain't new at all. Shit is old as hell is how this is going to play out. But I don't know if you guys ever remember, or if you have, and I'm sure most of you have, caught the documentary or the Q&A with Donald Trump's sister and Donald Trump's niece. The niece in particular is the one that I kind of watched, and I watched the whole thing twice, right? I have to say that this niece told everybody, she told everybody that this motherfucker ain't fucking leaving. Now, she says that he ain't leaving without a war. And it's because of his learned process of his life through his dad. These is her uncles. Okay? His dad is her dad. Okay? So Donald Trump is her uncle. Told everybody, beware. His dad, my dad, that's what she says, brought his children up on loyalty and trust. Donald Trump stepped out and built him a circle of goddamn loyalty. Like, they worship him. Like, if I'm gonna speak this way, I'm gonna speak into your brains. Like, he held this cult-like thing. Like, if you ain't this or this or that, you got to go. So he play his whole game thing out. You get questioned, you get set up, you get put in situations, and this is how he knows how to eliminate different people, which is what he was doing. Trump came in firing motherfuckers like crazy around that bitch. You fire, you fire, you fire, you fire. You firing them all. I can't tell y'all all these people names. I don't follow their names and shit like that. That motherfucker went on the spot of firing goddamn spree now, right? So I listened to Bookham, who tells you people out here that this was not the Trump supporters out there doing this thing. He said to think of it, like this. Use your brain, use your common sense is what he tells the people right here. Why would the Trump supporters come in there to tear up the things? He says that to hurt things if they came out to support Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Once again, I had to zoom in. Where did that mega hat shit come from? Somebody please type it in the room. The mega hat in the red t-shirt. What? Who idea was that? Who implemented that shit? Make America great again. Red hats, red t-shirts. Now you gonna have to take the time to decipher what the fuck he meant by make America great again. Because I'm going to give you my stank on it. And the way I've learned it is when it came to the Constitution and it says, we are the people. If you think for any chance that you are the people, then you got fucking madly mistaken by the motherfucker who put that, the four founders that did all that shit. Make America great. That shit ain't for you. That shit ain't for you. Make America great again. It's for, read it, put it in the chat. Yeah, the way it used to be. So, Bookham tells you that was the Antifa out there doing that shit. It was Antifa. That's who it was. But when I blew up some shit and got close to some shit and looking at some shit, to me, it apparently looks like it was the motherfuckers in the mega hats. It was red every goddamn where, out there busting windows, doing this, climbing up there, jumping down the ropes, whole bunch of goddamn shit. It was them. But when you looked at it a little bit closer, and for the people that was just walking inside of the building, taking a motherfucking tour, tearing the desks up, throwing paper over, setting out little motherfucking bombs and shit that ain't, yeah, that's a whole nother story. But yes, those were, I guess, regular people that, and a mixture of the mega team that wants to make America great again. But what I saw is as they entered inside of this Capitol was people that were angry at your Congress people that were sitting in these offices preparing to get things ready for your new presidential elect, which was Biden. That's what I saw. So when he tells people that this was not the Trump supporters, that this was the Antifa, I'm going to have to say that I think that he's wrong on that. I think that these were a lot of the Trump supporters that came in and wanted to find a way to disrupt the work, the action of what the team was in there preparing for your next presidential elect. That's what I think that I saw. You guys might have seen differently. So you said, and Antifa was there as well to get the party started and continued the party. People were disguising themselves and out. Oh yes, please send it to me so we could play it tomorrow. If you find it tomorrow, if not, then by Saturday we can play it by Saturday. Now, there's gonna be some people out there that we know that's gonna like Trump because of his gutness, because of his forceness, because of his attitude of not being afraid to challenge this and to challenge that. But you have the peoples out there that is saying that, there was better ways to handle certain situations. My opinion, and this is just my opinion, you guys, do I believe that most of the stuff was probably going to get set up for, I don't know, for China to actually, control and own the United States of America. Kind of what that's kind of what I looked at on how this might have played out. You know what I'm saying? So, but I guess that we should see. I guess that we should see. Will Donald Trump goes to jail? I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. It appears that there is one of the Congress ladies or something, I don't know her name, could possibly be writing up some impeachment papers for Mr. Donald J. Trump. That could be true, which what will that do? That will prohibit him for I possibly running to be elected anywhere in probably the motherfucking world or something like that. They might even have a little clause in there on, when, he might need to be turning himself in to answer to the judicial system. We'll have to wait and see on that. I don't know. I have never, ever, ever seen anything like this in my life. You have the board out there, and everybody is saying that the what do you call it? The voting things. What did you call it? Voting thing? What's the actual term for it? I can't think of it right now. The election was not rigged up. Well, it was something that Donald Trump just did not want to accept because he believed that he should have been elected to do another 4-year term. China owns the USA. We don't own ourselves. Oh my God, why not? Why not? Hello, Juicy. Hello, why don't we own our own self? So, oh no. But you said what I did see was unity among the people, which we as people should have take notes on. And Nisi Mo is speaking on unity because I think that she saw one fight. She saw one fight for one cause. Me, on the other hand, Nisimo, I don't know who the hell was fighting against who. Yes, I saw a whole, but I do, you know what? I did not see people out there saying, like, we're here for Biden or we're here for Trump. So, yeah, I did see a lot of people out there supporting Mr. Donald Trump. I did. No, there was nothing wrong with supporting and fighting as one for the same cause. I guess the question out here is, was it for the right cause? Is it for the right situation to continue to be the elect president over the United States is where I think the bigger fight is at, and of course, whether if the election was corrupted. So I don't know. You say, how is it that possible when they found ballots in the trash? They also showed us videos where people were throwing ballots and stuff away in the garbage and stuff, But who's to say that they wasn't doing that during any other election with Obama or with or the Bush or anything? It could have been going on then, and nobody checked into that. All of a sudden, let's check into it now because Mr. Donald Trump wants to have a second term in this presidential seat. So I don't know. Juicy Love says, no, they had the Trump signs and the hats. Brainwashed Trumpers. But Juicy, what she's saying is that, okay, they were all Trump supporters. But what she saw is one team fighting together, the unity of it, the enormous amount of people that came out to fight together. I think that's what she's saying. I'm almost close that that's what she's saying. And yes, We saw them motherfuckers riding together. We saw them tear up the desks. We saw them climb through windows together. We saw them tear up the goddamn Capitol. We saw all the desks and shit flipped over. And so we also saw and heard that there was some shooting in this Capitol. So who shot all those people? Was like who shot the one lady, and why is there 3 more people dead doing this unity? What so we got good unity or bad unity? What makes it right? I don't know. I saw unity of a disaster. That's what I saw, Nisimo. I'm sorry. We can do some goddamn unity out here, but we ain't going to set no motherfucking buildings and shit on fire and bust through windows and climb down walls all for, like what? Like what we doing? Oh no, we ain't doing that shit today. You got people up in there that's scared shitless, hanging up underneath, they're hiding under the goddamn desk and shit. Like that was a harmful unity, sister. You got people that was in there scared. You got people that was hurt. You got damages. They got to send people in to make sure that there's no bombs in there when it's time for the inauguration and shit like that. What? What? You can't go through those shit like that. What? It's like, oh my God. So I don't know. You say Trump should be going to jail? Yeah. Well, they plan on, or they did say that they that they are in the process of resting or something, or so many people have been arrested so far, or so stuff like that. I don't know. Also says that I don't care for any of them, but stop the steal. They do it once, they will absolutely do it again. This was a different former. I don't know. I mean, they even came suited up, y'all. Some of them motherfuckers was dressed like medieval times. Y'all see that shit? That motherfucker, metal hat and shit on. Those motherfuckers was ready over there. I was like, oh, what I'm glad you made it out safe, Beauty. Beauty, when did you start running from the Capitol? What made you scared over there, sweetheart? When did you actually notice that it was about to be some shit popping off over here? And how long did you stay over there? You said, Pap, the police killed the white woman. Well, whose side was the police on, Andrea? Was he on your government side, or was he suited up and booted up to be? Was he a Trump supporter? Was he what? Did he have on his outfit with the MAGA hat? Make America Great Again? I don't know. You say I'll be in a drag with a mask on, looking like you silly for that one. You silly. So I mean, we all can look at this in a different way of it, but I don't know. It's I like the unity thing. I like that they was out there fighting for one cause, but this was a whole nother level of some goddamn terrorist shit, y'all. They ain't had to do all that goddamn shit to get, to support who they wanted to support and get the, get the meaning out that of we don't, we ain't taking no shit, and Trump should be the next president. So I don't know. You say you was there in spirit. I'm gonna kick your butt. You so silly. You said the Capitol Police, but I read that the shot the lady. The one died by climbing down the building and fell. The other 2 died in the Molly. I know that people show up to things like that. It's like you already done planned your destiny. You have to expect, like, how is this going to turn out? Am I going to be going in here just to protest or be a terrorist and come out of it alive, or what? Like, this is some stories that these people will be able to tell for a lifetime. I never seen nothing like it. Never seen nothing like it. She says that I'm saying that our people will jump on whatever bandwagon that makes us feel good about ourselves. That is true. One thing our people need to know that they were fighting for us. They were fighting for themselves. I'm gonna have to agree with you. These terrorists showed who they really are, and no mass crazy. I think that too. I think that they went in for a selfish reason. I do. I really do. They didn't say if it was a CIA or city police. They looked out for one another, but we didn't know whose side our people are on. We don't know. We really don't know. We really, really, really don't know. So, I don't know. It was scary though, because I could look at that stuff like that. I'm like, I don't like people getting hurt. Well, you can't express your words and your voice. I'm sorry, and be on about your day. Why do you have to like get hurt behind that shit? I don't know. That's crazy.
That he finally realized that he wasn't going to be given responsibility. He wasn't going
Let's
to be
hear a
given
little bit about
respect.
what his niece
So
had to
why
say,
stay?
though.
And that's when he
Just a
offered
little bit.
to apply to TWA, which he did, and who accepted him right off the bat, and moved him to Boston, and he flew the Logan LAX route, which was a big deal at the time. But because that was considered a betrayal, it didn't last.
Betrayal by your grandfather. President Trump wasn't a fan of it either. He says now, and he has said for the last couple of years, that he regrets the pressure he put on your father.
He should. But he was also following his dad's script. So Donald he just graduated from high school. So I can't fault him necessarily for doing what his father asked him to do. It was terrible to have put him in that position, certainly. What isn't okay is the revisionist history. That Freddie was bad at it, and we should have let him, as if Donald had any power over what my dad did. We should have let him do what he wanted to do, which again at the time they considered being a glorified bus driver, and also the way my dad is presented. I don't know that I've ever heard Donald talk about my dad as a pilot, as a member of the Air Force National Guard, or any of that. It's more as somebody who couldn't hack it in the family and lost his way.
Your father once dumped a plate of mashed potatoes on Donald's head?
Yeah, that's one of our favorite family stories. They were really young kids, and I think Donald was maybe 7. And one of his favorite things to do was torment my Uncle Rob, who was a couple of years younger. And it was, my grandmother was cooking dinner and getting the table ready, and Donald was just being merciless, and Marianne and my dad could not get him to stop. And finally, my dad had no other option but to pick up a bowl of mashed potatoes, and just dump it on his little brother's head. And it ended the fight, but I think it also started something, because Donald was humiliated by it, as evidenced by the way he reacts to this story now. Is no sense of humor about it whatsoever.
It came up when you were at the White House in April 2017?
Yes.
Who brought it up?
My Aunt Marianne. Yeah, and we know that he doesn't like the story, so I think it was a bit of a dig. It's also a way to remember my dad in a way that's not charged.
This niece right here, she had
all
quite a
of
bit to
Donald
say
think it's
about
fine. By
Donald
the time
Trump.
he graduated from college, he had his private and his professional.
Sometimes I think it's important.
He was not a killer,
and you know, you
shockingly,
learn
that
about,
was a bad thing.
you know,
And
the
Donald
people
learned his
past
lesson.
and stuff before you
And he
actually make a
essentially
decision
had to
like,
sacrifice
you know, okay,
whatever
because
goodness
sometimes
there
your
may have been
past
once,
is still in
whatever,
you. But she talks about how he was
capacities
molded, you know,
for experiencing the full
by
range
her
of human
dad, you know, by the
emotion,
granddad and all of those
to
things.
my
So,
grandfather.
but
And
you say they all over the place.
on the surface of things, yes, he's been successful.
So
However you
I don't
want to
know.
define
He
that,
growed
but, I
up
mean,
to be
certainly
this. He was learned, taught, you know, to be this boss. You know, you don't bow down to anybody. You know, it's your way or it's the highway and things. But like what's his name? Booker made another statement, you guys, that just caught me by surprise, and I just kind of want to touch on that just for a second, right? So. Yes, I do. I do. He said that, what is his name? Is it McCann? Am I pronouncing that right? McCann, you know, one of the guys who was his right-hand man or whatever, right? And he says, well, this is saddened that, you know, someone who started out with him and he started to talk about loyalty of the situation, right? I'm gonna take y'all somewhere right quick on this one, right? This is what Bookham says, right? Loyalty. This is what I'm talking about loyalty, right? When I hear Bookham speaks, I hear him as well speaking on in terms of trying to apply some things to his situation, okay? He says that this man right here is basically selling Mr. Donald Trump out, right? Because he's on a platform now by itself and he's speaking on things that what was not inhumane, not ethical, according to the Constitution of what and how presidents should act, right? Because you guys know that they were out there really trying to get Donald Trump to come out, cease this shit, send your people home, right? That's what they were trying to do. They have locked down his Twitter account, so he's unable to tweet right now and everything. Bookham is looking at this man as if this man had did a betrayal on him. We were supposed to ride and die. Him, Donald Trump, and am I pronouncing his name right? McCann, something like that. They were supposed to ride or die together. No matter what, under no circumstances are you supposed to ever get in your feelings and to acknowledge something that is immorally wrong. Like you ain't supposed to feel that shit, no matter how wrong you may think your leader is, your master, your God. You supposed to ride with it. So watching McCone, y'all won't correct me on it. So I'm gonna ride with both of the names. Stood on the platform, and it may appear that he may have been siding with, thank you, Mitch McConnell. Thank you, sister, Mitch McConnell. It may appear to the people that, you know what, that he might have flip-flopped on Donald Trump, saying that I'm going to, I got to agree with these people over here. This shit, you know, it is to the extreme. I don't think that we should be doing this shit right here, Donald Trump. This shit may not be according. This ain't constitutional. This. So yes, he came out, said a few things of what he would like for Donald Trump to do. Do I see unloyalty on that? I don't. But Bookham did, because no, he's supposed to been over there riding this shit out with Donald Trump. Well, it's two things. Either Mitch McCone decided, you know what, I better bail out this shit because I'm about to lose my motherfucking job, or I'm going to have my ass sitting in the hot seat being questioned possibly by the Senate or the Supreme, one or the other. So he had to find his way like, ooh, Okay, Donald Trump. Now, I done signed up for some shit, nigga, but I ain't read the fine prints on this shit. I didn't know you was taking it to this height right here. You actually, goddamn it, just took over the goddamn Capitol and made a phone call and tweeted some shit out and called out all these motherfucking people to come in here to do this shit, to harm people, to this level of support. That's how I look at Mitch McConnell. You know, maybe he, the light bulb clicked on. I signed up for the other shit. I'm gonna be loyal to you on that shit. But nigga, I ain't taking over no goddamn Capitol, and you done took this shit too goddamn far. That's what I saw. When I heard Bookham speak on that, right? Flashback. I had a flashback, y'all. Fucking the flashback. Hold the fuck up. I see why you kind of feeling the way you feel, because you had this relationship with the other people over there. What is that? The big Marshall and the Randa and the Sylvia, and you still got Seabold. He's still loyal a little bit. He riding with you. But when he does that, he finds some way to apply when he speaks on the situation with Mitch McConnell. He found some way to me to apply that to his situation, which was sending out a message about, this is why I'm done, because I don't, all the people that I thought was loyal to me became disloyal to me. They turned on me, right? Is it that he just didn't like the fact that they said, whoa, hold up, Buck, hold up. We didn't know that you were going to take it to this level of, of lying on people or pulling people, help you, you still on board with us pulling people shit and giving it to you, and all of the fighting on different platforms, and all of, the story just kind of ran long about Mr. Bookham, about, this R. Kelly situation and all of the characters that came to life on the Blacktooth Street. When Bookham got in this fight, it may have been for several reasons, right? However, I'm going to stick to the reason that I knows best, and that was to get more people on his team, be loyal to him, no matter how he ran the shits and shenanigans play out. That's what I think that that's what my opinion is. What I think that he was doing, even when he went down and had steak and potatoes with Drunken Larry, it be on my fucking team, be loyal to me. But when those people decided to step outside of the arena and all hell broke loose, they left each other with no choice of supplying a whole bunch of different information about who said what, when they said what, a text message on this, a message on this, a Skype on this, an email on this. They had a whole bunch of motherfucking shit out there. But when it came to Bookham, it was like, once you came inside my arena, on my turf, you signed up to be nothing but loyal to me. So even if we broke up and you stepped on the outside, there was absolutely no information was supposed to come out. They were not supposed to ask him to stand the fuck down, because he came out here to mean what he say and say what he mean, even though it was up to you to believe some of the bullshit that he was putting out here. Bullshit. He ran some bullshit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That motherfucker ran some goddamn bullshit out here. He did, for whatever reason. But when he spoke on how Mitch McConnell did what he did with asking Donald Trump to, whoa, boy, slow your roll. You're doing a little too much. Mitch McConnell stepped outside the ring. So Bookham plants out here that he has now become unloyal to the God of the gods out there, Donald Trump. You're supposed to do what he say, act how he say, move how he say, or your ass will get fired. Once you show Donald Trump that you are not loyal to the game that he chose to play, Donald Trump was firing motherfuckers like crazy. You got to go. You got to go. Now, if Donald Trump still have had the pleasure to earn the president seat for the next 4 years, you best to believe that he'd be firing old Mitch McConnell. But Mitch McConnell gonna land here. He gonna keep his position because people gonna be like, oh, you did the right goddamn thing. Now let's flip-flop back over here by book side, right? Because the people jumped out of his entanglement, shared a whole bunch of shit, right? So you got a lot of people out here feel like, you know, these people, they did the right thing now. So they good people. You know, they did what they had to do. They got out the goddamn fire. They did, right? So that don't make Bookham happy. So Bookham will turn around and say, you know what? I had to fire these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody out here fucking loyal to me. Can't hold fucking water. Can't eat fucking bread with me. Don't break fucking bread with me no more because you don't rock how I want you to rock. I am goddamn God's. They were all supposed to be loyal to him. So he will take these stories of, like I say, well, what's going on? And if you really look deeper inside it, he really just painted out his whole fucking narrative of his character on this Black Tube streets. Now, you ain't got to listen to me. That's just how I think. That's just, you know, I was like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. So what about, let me catch up. So he says that Beauty, well, I'm here to report the lies I heard, not saying it's true, but you ain't heard that from me. Nisi Mo says he didn't flip. He just don't know it would go to the extreme. I agree. Mitch McConnell didn't think that. I agree. I don't think that he flipped. I don't think that he came unloyal. I think that he stepped out to say, you know, well, hold up, boss. Hold up, boss. Now this is uncanny. That we can't do this shit right here. Now come on up out of there. Let's get this shit back on track. And I think that he would have rolled, you know, he'll be right there by his side. It's just some things when the cards are dealt and when you are human, that you know that it'll hit you. The spirit will hit you in there. Be like, stop you in your tracks. Be like, hold up. You ain't maybe doing that goddamn shit. Hold the fuck up. That's what you know, and it's the moral part of it, you know. It can't let you do this one here, Mr. Donald Trump, you know. I'm still loyal to you, but I can't let you do this one. We can't do this. We got people involved. We're showing this crazy message out here, and you know the world is looking at us, and so it just not looking good at all. It's not looking good. So I don't know. I don't know, but that's how I look at it, you know. And that's how after I heard Bookham say that Mitch McConnell, you know, turned on his boy, and you know he's not loyal to him or whatever because of something that he just did not want to see happen, and looking out for the majority of the United States of America of what they were watching. I think that he didn't want people to see this play out to this level. That's what I think. So I don't know. You says that. So what about Don Russell? Don Russell is and will always be Robert's brother keeper. Robert really only had 2 loyal people, and that's it, and that's all. Matt Connell just said he's out. You know, oh, he quit. He quit. Lord have mercy. He quit. It's a whole lot of them was resigning, you guys. And they can't resign. They should have made enough goddamn money on. Word on the street, too, that Donald Trump ain't as rich as people think he is. So, no, not at all. Not at all. Oh, I don't know what's going on with Oso, but no. Something was said and done. I don't know. So, eyes are in the sky. I hope it was something. I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone until I find out what happened on that one. Yep, I am. Okay. So that's pretty much all that I seriously do have for today, you guys. That's pretty much it. So I agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that one. I do. Yes, I do, Ray. I do. They don't know. You can. A lot of people can speak it, but they can't do it. They just cannot do it. Not at all. We can talk that talk, but we can't walk that damn walk. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Um, he didn't release all the script at the same time. He released the script as needed to keep the people in the dark. Yeah, well, pretty much. Pretty much. Let me see. 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 No, I don't think I want to do that. What's on here? Uh, You said that you just told somebody that same thing about Donald Trump. Yeah, I don't think he is. I don't think he is, to be out there and be like, he's paying, what is it, the boxing thing from with the Facebook and all of that stuff, $1 million to do this and to do that and to get this out or to do that. I saw one episode about how he got a lot of his stories out through like the Enquirer, National Enquirer and things. Well, that costs money. I don't know. I don't know. It was sad to see, but we saw it all. They are now continuing to work to get Biden prepared for his inauguration and his presidency seat, which I think is it's about 14 days, 13 days or something like that. So they're working on that. Only thing that I hope is that we have to never, ever see any type of election like this anymore. Like that was enough of this shit, y'all. That was some crazy, 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 crazy. This has been a crazy election. So I don't know. How many of you guys will continue to vote? How many of you guys would continue to vote? Huh? How many? How many? You was listening to something where it says they really wanted Trump and to get him. I heard also that there's something going over in Iran too. Sound like that they might want him over there too. I'm like, dang, Trump, what have you been god darn doing out there? Lord have mercy. What have you been doing? That is crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what he been doing out there, but he sure been doing something. So give me a second, kind of looking for something right quick. I guess you guys, I should get on with my day. Everybody should have a beautiful, beautiful day out there, but I need to get to work now. You need to get to work. I need to get to work. Stay safe. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there, you guys. This stuff is crazy out there. So stay safe out there. Make sure you guys are masked up. Stay tuned for more details of for the walk for Kales. Stay tuned for that. We're still working on it. And you guys get on up out here. Go have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I am out. Go hard. Go home. Go hard. Go home. Go hard. Go home. Go hard. Go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When it's circle to the my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard. Go home. Go hard. Go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head, I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, nigga, looking man down. Funny how folks to the friends now. Drive a race car like a target. I'm filling up, I need products, yeah. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on me. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard. Go home, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home. I'm a warrior, go back to back, they go back to back. If I top the top, then a double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own records. Yeah, I gotta get money fast. Same team, I don't sector. Never dog, it's electric. When it put the bricks on my toes, me and bro, that's the give and go. Stay 100 and zone, keep them coming. I know. I don't slum my yes, so I'm not dumb like that. I just wanna give my mama 100 racks. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home.